AVC Sports and 107.9, 98.5 NASH Icon present high school basketball. Now let's go courtside for tonight's game.
Good afternoon and welcome to boys high school basketball tournament action presented by AVC Sports. Today the Maysville Panthers look for their second straight regional championship in the Division IV OHSAA regional final from the Convo in Athens. I'm Dave Hilliard, and along with my friend Mike Snively, we've got all the action today on NASH Icon 98.5 and 107.9 and free live video stream on our YouTube channel today, YRP TV. This year, the opponent for the Panthers is the 24-2 River Valley Vikings, a Central District opponent located just east of Marion, Ohio. So, Mike, what do the Panthers need to do today in order to come away with their second straight regional championship?
Well, they're playing an experienced basketball team. By the way, this is River Valley's first trip to the Elite Eight since 1963.
Mike Snively with the trivia, love it.
And we don't have to go too far back for Maysville's first trip. But, you know, Maysville does have has a lot of experience on this team right now, playing in this arena, playing in a regional final. So Maysville can use their experience to their advantage, but they're going to have to counter with an athletic team here.
Yes.
About same size advantages. River Valley Maysville has about the same sizes, so it's going to be even there. But Maysville's going to have to get out on the perimeter, all five guys, and defend well, because everybody on this River Valley team is able to dribble, put the ball on the floor, and shoot the three.
Exactly. And our sponsors for today's game, and we certainly appreciate all of our sponsors: Action Total Staffing, WB Green Insurance, Ross Frash Funeral Home, Wakefield Dental, Allen Hunter State Farm, West 40 Auto Sales, Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions, the Perry County Health Department, Leighton Wetzel with Lepi and Associates, Surgeon Construction, Lowe's Bargain Barn, they're not like other stores, People's Bank, Z Gun Cave, Stoney's RV Sales and Service, Great Clips of Zanesville, Doan Ford, Rivergate Medical LLC, and Custom Vehicles of Zanesville, all sponsors of our broadcast this afternoon. That's a little bit different to say, Mike, our broadcast this afternoon, as we're here on a Sunday afternoon at OU. Regional finals, dignitaries in the house. The commissioner of the OHSAA, Doug Ute, is here today. Lots of rumor about where the next game would be held. And from what we're understanding, we're not going to say this is in stone yet.
But it's on the internet.
Well, that doesn't mean it's true, though.
Okay.
That's what we tell our kids, right?
Right.
But the winner of this game would play the winner of Kettering Alter and Wyoming at Wittenberg
Springfield,
University.
Now, here's where it gets interesting. At 5:30 p.m. on a Friday.
Yeah, that's a little different. But anyway, what we're going to do, we're going to take a quick break to get some words from our sponsors in. And when we come back, we'll take a look at the River Valley Vikings and the Maysville Panthers as we get ready for regional final action here from the Convo in Athens. This is high school basketball presented by AVC Sports.
Are you constantly worried about your body and unhappy with your weight? If you said yes, then come see us at Rivergate Medical, your weight loss and wellness headquarters. We offer semaglutide and tirzepatide GLP-1 injectables, as well as all of your aesthetic needs to get your face and body summer ready. How about laser hair removal or Morpheus 8 body tightening? We've got you covered. And don't forget to come relax in our IV hydration lounge for your immunity and rehydration boost. Schedule your appointment today at rivergatemedical.com.
At Z Gun Cave, we're more than just a gun shop. From hunting and sport shooting to personal defense and NFA items, we've got you covered with top-tier firearms and accessories. And now, getting the gear you want is easier than ever. With our 90-day layaway plan, you can secure your next firearm and pay over time. Plus, check out our loyalty card. For just $50 a month or $500 a year, you'll access members-only deals, ammo discounts, and early access to new arrivals.
The layaway plan and loyalty card make it easy to get everything I need without breaking the bank.
Welcome to your new gun shop. Visit Z Gun Cave today or shop online at ZanesvilleGunShop.com.
At People's Bank, we're more than just a bank. As a community bank, we are committed to where we work and live, giving back to the organizations you care about through sponsorships, donations, and volunteer hours. When you bank with People's, you're not just a client, you're part of a community of neighbors helping neighbors. People's Bank, working together, building success. Member FDIC. Visit us at pebo.com.
Custom Vehicles of Zanesville is the local spot for all car, truck, marine, and RV accessories. From remote starts, heated seats, stereo equipment, lift kits, WeatherTech products, tonneau covers, toolboxes, strobe lights, Rhino lightings, Z-Bart rust proofing, and undercoating. If it can be found online, they can get it. Stop by their showroom today and see how they can use their expertise to enhance your vehicle. Your local real truck preferred dealer, Custom Vehicles of Zanesville, 3619 Old Falls Road, customvehicleszan.com.
This is Leighton Wetzel from Lepi Real Estate, coming to you to tell you there's never been a better time to buy or sell a home. Give me a call today, 740-868-9847, or find me on Facebook at L. Wetzel, Real Estate Agent. Thanks and have a great day.
Dave Hilliard along with Mike Snively here at the Convo in Athens Division IV Regional Championship. Also in our crew today, we got Brett Klein running the show, the producer, director, whatever Brett says goes, in other words. We've got our cameraman Andrew Dunlap up here at the top with us. Bryce Haynes providing extra camera down on the floor today, so we certainly appreciate all those guys being here with us. And Mike, it's certainly a lot of fun coming to Athens and doing these games because you know it's a big game.
It's a big game, and like I said earlier, this is River Valley's first trip to the Elite Eight since 1963. This is Maysville's first trip to the Elite Eight since 2024.
Well, Mike, you got some inside information on River Valley since it's an opponent our watchers and listeners really don't know much about. So what do you know about River Valley for us?
Well, River Valley has 4 guys that they average double figures, and that being led by the Chase Smith, who's, I mean, I watched him warm up. He doesn't miss too much. He's shooting from the Ohio logo almost. It just, if we were thinking about a state, Springfield is where he was shooting it from in the Ohio. And he was knocking everything down. Chase averages 14 points a game, and he's made 63 pointers on the year. Also making double figures is Sawyer Weston, and he shoots 72% from the line. He averages 12.6. Chase Ebert is the go man. He's the guy that makes this team go. He averages 10.5 a game and 6 assists per game. And the other guy in double digits is the sophomore, the 6'5 sophomore, who had an excellent game here the other night against Unioto. Carter Myers averages 6 rebounds per game, along with just under 14 points a game.
Well, on our usual suspects here on the Maysville roster, so, and both players on both sides today have a lot of honors with them. Gator Nichols, he's the East District Player of the Year. Jordan Watson was first team East District. Landon Iden was third team East District. For the River Valley Vikings, Ebert was first team Central District. Smith, second team Central District. Myers and Weston, both honorable mention in the Central District. Coach Rodney Brown, so we have the battle of two Coach Browns today. Coach Rodney Brown, he was the Central District Coach of the Year. Dave Brown, he was the East District Co-Coach of the Year, along with Eric Scheck from John Glenn, and Tyrone Miller from Indian Valley. They all shared the Division IV honors. And again, I'm going to mention Dave Brown and Eric Scheck, both Muskingum basketball alums. So congrats to all them. Now, the winner of this game advances to the D4 state semifinal. And we won't go with all the rumors yet, but we figure they're going to play the winner of Kettering, Alter, and Wyoming.
Boy, Wyoming, that's a long drive from clear out west. Ohio.
Wyoming. It's a suburb of Cincinnati,
yes,
Mike.
Yes,
okay,
yes.
all right.
And they're playing today.
They're playing today as well. So
yes.
We know what's on the horizon, but first things first, you got to win this one, and both teams are presenting a challenge for the other. The 24-2 River Valley Vikings. Now, they've lost 2 games. One of those was to Marion Pleasant. Oh, wait a minute. We've got some connection here. My wife and her entire family are Marion Pleasant graduates, and Mike's cousin is the coach at Marion Pleasant.
Ben actually just texted me, want to know what time we're going on. You might have tuned in right time, Ben, because you're going to hear your name. Ben Snively coached on December 10th, I believe. They beat this River Valley team, handed them one of their 2 losses.
Right, 51-48. And then Watterson is their other loss, and that's one of the Catholic League schools in Columbus, 67-64. And I'm also going to say New Lex played Watterson very close as well.
That was a 2-point game as well, a game in which New Lex lost by 2 points.
Right, so lots of little, as Mike likes to say, circles that kind of contain everybody here. So you can always find somebody that you're connected with somewhere, somehow in one of these games. It always seems like for us. So
for sure.
Really looking forward to the broadcast today because, again, when you get to this level, we're down to 8 teams left in each division in the state of Ohio. Everybody's good, Mike. Everybody's got players.
Yeah, and that's just, there's so many minefields out there. And at this point, you're just going to have to play what got you here. You know, obviously you're going to have to shoot the ball well. If you don't shoot it well and you don't defend well, you're going to go home crying. So we're just at that point in the season right now where everybody, you're right, is good. 8 times 7, there's 56 teams left. Well, now after a couple games last night, there's basically 56 teams in the Elite 8 left. So that's all that's left in Ohio, over 700 playing schools.
All right, well, we'll take one more quick break. When we come back, we'll go over the starting lineups. This is high school basketball presented by AVC Sports.
The Ross Frash Funeral Home in Crooksville and Roseville is locally owned and operated by hometown people, Vanessa Ross Frash and Brandon Frash. It's where compassion and affordability is their focus. They are caring and have attention to detail for you and your family. The Ross Frash Funeral Home wishes the best of luck to all local area teams in the playoffs.
I was sitting in my car and it wouldn't start. I lifted the hood and the engine was falling apart. What would I do? My eyes filled with tears. Then on the radio I heard of West 40 by Pay here, where for a little money down and a little each week, I could have a car, nice, shiny, and sleek. So I walked in the door and I put the money down. Now I got a nice car that I can drive around. West 40 by Pay here will help rebuild your credit. The corner of Dewey and Route 40 in Cambridge, don't you forget it.
West 40 Auto Sales, corner of Route 40 and Dewey Avenue in Cambridge, is home of the guaranteed credit approval, with most loans approved while you wait. Go to their website to fill out an online loan application, west40autosales.com. You'll also find their weekly special listed there.
You're listening to high school basketball on 107.9, 98.5 NASH Icon, WILE Cambridge.
Pre-game rolls on here at the Convo in Athens. Maysville getting ready to face the River Valley Vikings here in the OHSAA Regional Finals. 8 teams left in Division 4 as these guys prepare to play tonight. Be down to 4 teams left, and that will be state semifinals that are taking place all over the state next weekend. So looking forward to that. Hopefully, Mike, we're going to get to do another game. We'll see.
Hopefully. And Dave, you mentioned earlier about how everybody's good now. I always like to look at the streaks real quick.
Yeah. Yes.
Maysville hasn't lost since February 11th against Tri-Valley. They're on a 7-game win streak. River Valley hasn't lost since January 4th. They are on an 18-game winning streak.
So I mean, that's
big
streaks. They lost to Watterson. That was their last loss.
Yes.
And they won 66-65 over Unioto in the semifinals here Thursday night. Mike and I got to catch the end of that game. That was a great basketball game. River Valley actually outscored Unioto 14-4 in the last minutes of regulation to get it to overtime, because Unioto had a 10-point lead and they were looking like they were going to be playing here this afternoon, but River Valley managed to come back, get it to overtime, and then win it. And Maysville, they played their conference rival New Lex in probably their best game of the season, Mike. They played well from start to finish, and they beat New Lex 74-44. It was never close. We were anticipating a close game.
We were.
We didn't get it.
No, and it was their most complete game offensively and defensively. And, that's another thing we talked about on the way down here. You don't want to peak yet. You want to keep peaking. So if you're Coach Brown, you want to, emphasize to your kids, we were really good. How do we get even better than how we were on Thursday night?
And again, one more sponsor that I forgot to mention there earlier, we have our Lock 9 Pizza Player of the Game. And again, Lock 9 Pizza has been a sponsor all season long, and they get extra recognition from Mike and I since we like their food so well at Lock 9 Pizza.
Yes, sir.
If there's good food, Mike and I are sure to find it, and we certainly found it at Lock 9 Pizza. Great people there, and again, we appreciate them sponsoring our Player of the Game all season long. And somebody from Maysville will be the Lock 9 Pizza Player of the Game after today's contest. Warm-ups winding down here. There's about 40 seconds left on the clock. What's going to happen? We'll have the national anthem here. We like to take a break during the national anthem. And when we come back after all that, Mike Snively will have the starting lineups today. Our broadcast, again, a ton of sponsors, and we certainly appreciate all of them in. I won't go through them right now because we're going to take a break, and a couple of their spots will get to play. So why don't we go ahead and do that Brett Klein, my director, as we will take a quick break. We come back, we'll have the starting lineups and the opening tip from the Convo here in Athens, as they say, basketball 30 at the Convo.
Let's do it.
This is high school basketball presented by AVC Sports.
One thing about us parents, we think we know what's in, but we're usually way off. That's why I take my kids to Great Clips for back-to-school haircuts. From fresh fades to beachy waves, they can use the online lookbook to find the cuts they want at prices I can't resist. Plus, with convenient online check-in, we save tons of time, too. I may never know what's cool again, but hey, with back-to-school haircuts at Great Clips, I don't have to. Download the app today. Great Clips. It's gonna be great.
Your home and your car are likely your two biggest investments. Protecting them from unexpected damage is a prime concern to WB Green Insurance. They are proud to represent Westfield Insurance, a financial service organization that provides insurance products for your home, auto, and business. Sharing knowledge, building trust is Westfield Insurance's pledge to their customers, along with personalized claim service that's fast and friendly. To learn how Westfield can help with your insurance needs, talk to WB Green Insurance today.
Surgeon Construction is leading the way in commercial and industrial construction. This is Jason Emsch, and we are committed to providing exceptional construction experience from pre-construction through project completion. Our success is measured by exceeding our clients' expectations. See our past and previous projects at Cambridge YMCA and New Educational Center at Jurassic Park and FMJ Shooting Range, just to name a few. Find us online at surgeon.construction and like us on Facebook.
Surgeon Construction. We'll take it from here.
Looking for reliable insurance that fits your life? Look no further than Allen Hunter State Farm in Cambridge, Ohio. From auto to home to life insurance, we offer a range of options tailored to your needs. With our friendly, knowledgeable team, you'll get the protection and peace of mind you deserve. We're dedicated to being there for you, just like a good neighbor should. Call Allen Hunter State Farm today and discover how we can help you safeguard your future. Call 740-439-5385. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
If you need new furniture and new appliances for your home, and you need it now, there's one place that I know where you should go. It's Lowe's Bargain Barn Furniture and Appliances on the Maysville Pike. They have a huge selection of new furniture and new appliances in stock every day. Just choose what you like, pay, we'll load it, and you can drive away. It'll be the best deal you ever made. Lowe's Bargain Barn Furniture. We're not like other stores.
It's basketball 30 at the Convo. Maysville taking on River Valley. I'll turn it over to Mike Snively with today's starting lineups.
First for River Valley, who's coming in, as mentioned earlier, on an 18-game winning streak. They will start a 6'4" senior Owen Osting, a 6'2" senior Sawyer Weston, a 6'1" senior Chase Ebert, a 6-foot junior Chase Smith, and a 6'5" sophomore Carter Myers. For Maysville, who comes in as the defending regional champion from Division II from last year. They come in on a 7-game win streak. They will start Gator Nichols. He's averaging 26 a game. Gavin Ferguson, a 5'10" sophomore, or I'm sorry, not Gavin Ferguson, my fault. Gavin's a 6-man. Cade Rock, a 6'4" junior. He's averaging almost 4 points a game. Landon Iden, a 5'11" junior. He's averaging 10 a game. Kane Roerig, who's been showing up big time with his defensive block shots and rebounding. Kane Roerig averages 8 a game. He's 6'5", he's a junior. And Jordan Watson averages 17 a game along with 7 rebounds. He's 6'3" and a junior, and you heard that right. And we've mentioned this many times. Maysville starts 5 juniors, not a senior on the roster.
Well, they have been such a fun team to follow, Mike, as we have broadcast our share of Maysville basketball this year. And it's interesting to see how this team has evolved, because last year it seemed like they caught lightning in a bottle. And let's think back a year ago, Mike Snively. You and I were here for the regional semifinals.
Yes.
And they won a game that they probably shouldn't have won.
They never led in the entire game.
Until the bank shot from the dead sideline. I mean,
that kind of changed Maysville, the program, completely.
Yes.
Completely.
And as you were talking earlier, sometimes in this tournament, you're prepared, but you've got to be lucky somewhere too. And
right.
They got lucky. They did. You got to have luck too, but good teams can create their own luck. Maysville got that break last year. It got them all the way into the state finals. And that team last year, the roles, everyone just fit together so well. Now, you had 3 kids back on that team, and at the beginning of the season, Maysville was still good, but they didn't have that synergy that they had last year. As the season has gone on, they really seem like a parallel to that team last year. Everybody knows their role. I mean, you got Gator that's going to score for you. Cade Rock plays great defense. He rebounds. He doesn't really score that much, but when he does, it's bonus.
Correct.
Cade Rowring, as you said, Kane has really come on, his defensive presence. And then Landon Iden, he is the new, he's fitted into that defensive stopper on the perimeter role.
And he's shooting the ball well.
Well, he's now the Wes Armstead from last year.
Correct.
Exactly.
And I think he takes that as a compliment.
Yes, he does. He does. So we're anxious to, and now we were gonna have the opening tip, but now we've backed off over to the sideline. We're gonna have a discussion at the scorers table.
I would say something's not right at the scorers table.
Yeah, there's got to be a clock issue or something. They're not sure. I'm looking up here on the scoreboard in front of us.
Is it possibly the basket? The clock's on the basket?
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Now, it's not like we need a shot clock in high school basketball, but it is nice that those clocks are on there for the players. You get to see how much time is left. And I wonder if that has an effect on the horn. When the horn goes off, the backboard lights up, and I'm just wondering if that has something to do with that as well.
That's a possibility. I would say it could be as simple as somebody underneath kicked the plug with her foot.
It could be. Now, I will also say one of my old cohorts here from the Southeast District, Tony Williams from the Southeast District Board, he is down here, Johnny, on the spot, trying to get things set up and fixed, but we're not having much luck. It kind of looks like an ODOT job right now. There's 1 guy working and 3 watching.
And it's definitely a problem with the baskets. Now, we don't have to worry about the shot clock, but the game clock, that would be a bonus for both teams and
Since we're on that, Mike, what do you think? Shot clock in high school basketball?
You know, I can think of good reasons why, and I can think of good reasons why not. People think it's going to up the scoring. It's really not. It's probably going to lower the scoring because bad teams are going to have to take even worse shots now, and you're just going to have a bunch of bricks thrown at the rim.
I would like to see it personally. Now, I used to be on the other side of that argument, but now that I'm coaching at the college level, I love the shot clock. If you talk to our players, a couple of those that just played in high school, they'll tell you, man, I don't know how I ever played without it.
So where would you put it, 35? 35-second shot clock?
I'd probably go 35 in high school.
35, that's about right.
Yeah.
I remember back in the day when it first started coming into college basketball, it started at 45.
Yeah. Now, the other thing I would really like to see adopted is what is on the floor here at Ohio University. It's the charge arc. I would love to see that. And that doesn't mean you need an extra person to run anything. You just need to paint a line.
Paint a line, and it makes it simpler for the officials, to be honest.
Because I personally, I was a defense guy, and I will tell you, our team, we love guys that play defense. We like guys that take charges. I do not like a charge taken standing under the basket, like right underneath the rim.
Yeah, because I think you've already given up the offense their due space.
Right, so that's why I would like to see the arc, because it keeps people from taking the charge directly underneath the bucket.
Now it's back on, but it's back on with 7 minutes and 58 seconds.
Yeah, so let's see if we can
reset
it.
There we go. They just reset it. We're ready to roll now.
All right, we are ready to go at the Convo. Basketball 30, as they like to say. And, of course, the people here at OU treat you very well. We've got a great spot to broadcast from today, so we certainly appreciate everyone here at Ohio University.
4-minute delay.
And they're having to work on a Sunday afternoon as well. So we certainly appreciate everyone that's in here. And our crack staff, again, Andrew Dunlap, Brett Klein, and Bryce Haynes, along with my friend Mike Snively. And we are underway. Kane Roerick wins the tip. Gator Nichols controls it for Maysville. And he gets it into the front court, being closely guarded by Weston. And Maysville likes to spread the floor. That's what they're doing right now, trying to create space for their drivers. There goes Iden on the dribble. He can't get any space. Back to Jordan Watson. Watson into the lane, jump stops, looking to kick it out to Roerick.
So far, River Valley doing a good job containing penetration.
Nichols finds some space. jump shot, and it's going to be a foul. They're going to call a foul on the shot as Gator Nichols does what he does, and they're going to call that on Osting.
And that's what Gator does. He forces the referee to make the call. Gator shoots it well, too. He's an 85% free throw shooter.
He's smart enough to know, too, Mike, if the shot isn't falling from the outside, I'm going to go to the basket because he has a way of drawing contact and getting those fouls, and his first free throw is good. And Maysville up 1-0 here early on.
A lot of nerves still going on here, and it's going to be a lot of nerves for the first couple trips up and down the court.
Both teams, I mean, kids are not immune to being nervous. I mean, both teams, no matter how experienced, they're going to be a little nervous at the start.
Human nature.
And Gator sees both free throws go through the net. 2-0 Maysville early. Ball up the floor by Ebert. And they get it in right easily to Weston, but he turns back out. He's going to dribble out to the perimeter. They get a switch. Rohrig now on him. Watson guarding the bigger post. Osting inside. Ebert with the basketball. He runs the show for this team. We saw him the other night, just a really solid basketball player. Smith going to try a three, and it's an air ball. Rebound, fought for, and it tips right back out to him. He tries it again, no good. Offensive board, no. Grab by Maysville. Gator Nichols on the attack. He gets down inside close, but turned away by Weston. Good defense on the Gator Nichols. Now back into the lane, and they're going to call that foul, and he put his hands on him. Weston, when you put both hands on the dribbler, they're probably going to call that foul.
They let one go, but you're right, Dave. The second hand makes contact with the offensive player's body. That's usually an automatic whistle.
We always talk about the first bump or the first hand check. The official puts his whistle in his mouth, and if there's a second one, that's when they call it. Iden out behind the three-point line of the college line, and Landon Iden connects from deep, and that's a good sign for Maysville. They take an early 5-0 lead.
Iden, the third leading three-point shooter, but he has over 63s on the year.
Weston, he dumps it inside, and there's where they're going to try to maybe take advantage. Ball got inside, and it's going to be a travel. Osting had it inside, but his shot rolled off the rim.
Boy, Osting would like to have that one back.
He would like to have that one back, as he missed the bunny in there and traveled when he got the offensive rebound. It's 5-0 here, 6 minutes to go in this first quarter. Rohrig on the dribble now to Watson. Now skip to the corner. Iden going to try another three, and he gets another one. Landon Iden.
Well, I tell you what, right now, if you are River Valley's crowd, you're worried about the officiating right now.
30-second timeout. That gives me a chance to mention all of our sponsors again. Action Total Staffing, WB Green Insurance, Ross Frash Funeral Home, Wakefield Dental, Allen Hunter State Farm, West 40 Auto Sales, Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions, Perry County Health Department, Leighton Wetzel with Lepi and Associates, Surgeon Construction, Lowe's Bargain Barn, People's Bank, Z Gun Cave, Stoney's RV Sales and Service, Great Clips of Zanesville, Doan Ford, Rivergate Medical LLC, and Custom Vehicles of Zanesville. 8-0 here in the first quarter. Maysville with the early lead with 5:46 to go in this first quarter, Mike.
Could not have drawn up a better start for Maysville in this regional final. And we have a large audience here because this is the first of two games. In Division 5, the game after us at 4:30, Chesapeake plays Minford. So this place is just going to get even more crowded.
Great crowd here at the Convo on a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Great place to drive down to today, Mike. We had the sunshine and
Bowling Green and OU playing baseball right across the street from us.
We had the scenic countryside. It was great. River Valley needs to find a way to get on the board. And they're going to go to number 5, Smith. He's going to pull up, and the shot is no good. Rebound off to Rohrig, and here come the Panthers again.
0 for 4, River Valley starts off.
Watson with a screen from Cade Brock. Brock trying to get it to Gator Nichols. Almost tipped away. Good defense again by Weston. Not afraid to back down because he's got that early foul, but he's all over Gator Nichols. Gator trying to find some space into the lane. Dumps it off to Rock. Layup good. Cade Rock.
3 for 3, Maysville. So 0 for 4, River Valley. 3 for 3, Maysville. 10-0.
10-0 here. 4:56 to play as we've just gone under 5 minutes in the first quarter. Ebert trying to get on track. He gets to the lane. The ball's tipped away on the pass. The ball went out of bounds. It's going to be off of Maysville.
Substitution for the Vikings.
Ebert, really good player. First team all-district.
Eli Snyder checks in. He averages 5 points a game. He's a 6-foot junior for the Vikings.
Baseline out of bounds play. They get it in. Weston. Spin dribble on Watson. No space. Kicks it back out to Ebert. Ebert now back to Weston. Weston fakes. Now out to the top to Snyder that just came in the game, as Mike said. Now to Ebert. Nice little runner inside, and it's missed again. That was from Smith again. He's having trouble finding the mark. And here comes Maysville.
Kane Rowe redirecting shots.
Nice spin move there by Jordan Watson, and he lays it up and in. It's 12-0 Maysville to start the basketball game.
What a start. We thought it was a great start last week, or Thursday. This is even better.
Little jump stop there from Weston, and he can't get the shot to go. And here come Maysville again. Watson back to Iden. Iden thought about the three. Now hands it back to Jordan Watson. Penetrates down the lane, spins, jump shot, no good. And that's the first miss, isn't it, from Maysville?
Correct. First miss by Maysville.
Here comes Ebert on the run. He kicks it out into the corner. Weston, no good. Rebound, Kane Rover get a nice job boxing out. Nobody there but Panthers. Iden thought about the three, went to the lane. It's knocked away, and it's going to be off of River Valley out of bounds.
Well, River Valley 0 for 7 right now.
And it doesn't take a math major to know that's 0% from the field.
It's just not going in the hole. They're not bad shots. They're not necessarily contested. They're just not going in the hole for them.
Eventually, they're going to start making shots. Jordan Watson from just inside the three-point line is off the front iron, no good. River Valley on the run. That's what they'd like to do. Myers, and it's a turnover. Gator Nichols has it. Carter Myers played a great game the other night in the game we watched here in the other semifinal. Nichols pulls up from deep, no good. Rebound out of bounds, though, off of Myers. Gator might have forced that one a little bit. He's done a nice job getting into the lane, and he found Rock for an easy one a little bit ago. Baseline out of bounds, into Iden. Right side of the floor, penetrates. Arm on him as he goes up for the shot, and that's going to be on Chase Smith, I believe.
That was an easy call.
Nope, it's going to be on Myers.
So that's going to send Iden to the line.
Snyder.
He shoots 71% from the line.
They end up calling that on Snyder.
He'll have 2 to shoot.
Ferguson getting ready set to check in for the Panthers.
Iden with 6 early points, a couple of threes here. And his first free throw is good. His team leads 13-0.
Iden was our Lock 9 player of the game Thursday night. Had 17 big ones against New Lex.
Played a great game. Iden again now. He really has embraced what he does for Maysville. He really gets after people on defense. And his scoring, I mean, he's already got 8 in this one. He's averaging about 10 or 11 a game.
Panthers 4 for 4 from the line.
Ebert, he gets all the way to the rim, and he takes it on himself, and he finally gets his team on the board. It's 14-2 Maysville. Ebert, nice penetration and layup. Nichols trying to fend off the defender. Gets into the lane, jump shot, in and out. Smith with the rebound. Here comes River Valley. They'd like to run up to Ebert. Ebert, shot fake. Now back to Smith. Smith cut off by Jordan Watson. Nice move there by the sophomore Myers, up and off the backboard, and he gets his first bucket, 14-4 now. River Valley finally seeing some shots go in, a little bit of confidence on the offensive end.
River Valley trying to climb that ladder.
Watson into the lane. Now to Ferguson, knocked away from him. Hands it back to Gator. Gator inside, no good. Tough shot. Rebound off to River Valley. They're on the run. This is what they would like to do. All the way to the backboard, no good. Rebound off to Maysville. Gator Nichols with it. His team on the run. Double teamed. Rock has it. Now to Jordan Watson. Spins into Iden in the corner.
Maysville's missed their last 5.
Iden trying to create on his own. Cut off, good defense there. Watson, though, gets to the rim, and he's going to lay it up, and he's fouled from behind as Ebert reached around. And that's the 4th team foul on River Valley.
One thing Maysville has not done in this tournament, they have not fouled a lot. They played good, solid defense without fouling. They've shot free throws well.
Shooting 2 shots.
Watson with 2 free throws. He's got a bucket here in this game, that spin move that he likes to get to, and he misses the first free throw.
Didn't I just mention they shot free throws well?
I'm just going to have to say that Mike Snively is...
I've been a jinx, and not just for Maysville all year.
It's been every team that we do a game together.
Watson's an 80% free throw shooter.
Mike could say, this kid's a 100% free throw shooter, and he'll miss both of them.
What a tap out there.
Nice job finishing on 2 feet down low by Iden. Got people up in the air, and he kicks it out to Rohrig, and that 3 is off the mark. Almost a steal by Watson in the backcourt, but here comes Ebert. Gets it over, a nice ball moving into the corner to Weston. He's going to try a 3, no good. Rebound off to River Valley, and there's going to be a deep 3, and it's no good off the front iron, but rebounded, knocked away from Carter Myers by Jordan Watson, and River Valley will keep the basketball.
River Valley 2 of 12. But you got a feeling they're down 10. They are nowhere near out of this
right,
thing.
and they're finally seeing the ball go through the net, so they're going to be in this game. 14-4, 55 seconds, clock moving. Baseline drive, and the shot up and good by Sawyer Weston. And he's going to get a chance for the old-fashioned 3-point play. That foul on Landon Iden. And that is the first foul of the game called on Maysville, and there's 52 seconds left in the first quarter.
River Valley shoots at 69% as a team from the line.
Weston eyes the rim. His free throw is short. Rebound to Gator Nichols. Nichols walks it up the floor. 45 seconds to play in this first quarter. Maysville by 8. It's 14-6. Now to Watson. And this is one of those situations, it looks like Maysville would like to hold it for the last shot. Ferguson now. Screen by Nichols, and they hand it back to Nichols. And if you would, you want to try to keep the ball out of Gator's hands if all possible. Weston doing a nice job staying with Gator.
He definitely is staying right with him. Crowd wants to count on.
There's a nice little give and go. Nichols gets it back to Rohrig inside. Shot up and good. Kane Rohrig gets his first bucket. 1 second. That's going to end this first quarter of play. Maysville takes the early lead. It's 16-6. We'll be back with the second quarter. It's high school basketball presented by AVC Sports.
Stoney's RV Center is the place that makes buying a new RV easy. Ask about their on-site financing with very affordable payments, and they make on-site camper service calls to the area campgrounds. Stoney's RV also carries cargo trailers, car haulers, horse and stock trailers, and open utility trailers. They install hitch systems and fill propane tanks too. Stoney's RV Center, the place that takes camping to the next level, and a proud sponsor of our area high school sports teams.
Looking to boost your career or find top talent for your team? Action Total Staffing has you covered. Whether you're job hunting or hiring, our expert team connects the right people with the right opportunities. Locally owned and operated since 1994, we are located at 2239 Maple Avenue in Zanesville. Call us at 740-450-8411 or visit our website at actiontotalstaffingohio.com. Job opportunities in Zanesville, Frazeysburg, Coshocton, Cambridge, and Byesville. Stop in and get your career in gear at Action Total Staffing.
Second quarter action ready to get underway here at the Convo in Athens. Maysville 16, River Valley 6 at the end of the first quarter. And Mike, that was one of those quarters where if you were Maysville, that's, boy, if we could have 4 quarters like that. But River Valley just got off to such a cold start, and they finally started to see the ball go through the net. So I think I would see more offense from them in this second quarter.
You can see the ability of River Valley, no doubt. And there's some of it right there.
Right there, Weston, he makes a nice, or that was Ebert as he got all the way to the rim. A nice strong move to the rim, and he lays it up and in. It's 16-8 now, Maysville.
Sawyer Weston doing his darndest to keep the ball away from Gator.
Nichols gets his hands on it, now hands it to Iden. Rohrig in the corner. Watson came off a screen open, but Rohrig couldn't get him the basketball. Now Iden again with the ball. Iden to Watson. Watson looking for space, couldn't get any. Rohrig back to Watson. Trying to get Nichols on a little back cut there. Watson stops, spins, no room. To Rohrig, back to Nichols.
Watson has the matchup now with a size advantage.
Nichols gets all the way to the rim, no foul, but Cade Rock gets the offensive rebound, and it's no good, and here comes River Valley trailing 16-8 with the basketball. Weston back to Ebert. Ebert got to the rim the last time he had it, now into the corner. Baseline drive against Rock, no good. Rohrig there for the rebound. Iden up the left side of the floor now. Tipped, and it's going to stay with the Panthers. I thought Jordan Watson might have touched it, but
I still don't think Maysville looks comfortable offensively right now, and I think that's attributing the factor is the River Valley defense.
River Valley's doing a nice job defensively, and basically they're making it really hard on Gator Nichols. Weston is just with him wherever he goes. And Maysville not. They're used to this. This happens all the time. People try to take Gator out of the game. And Gator's going to foul on the layup as he turned it over. And that's going to be Gator's first foul.
That's the first turnover for Maysville. It's going to send Chase Smith, an 85% free throw shooter, probably just by watching him warm up, looked like River Valley's most pure shooter.
6:10 to play here in the second quarter. And as Mike predicted, free throw up and good. He'll get the second one here. It's 16-9. And that second free throw is also nothing but net. 16-10 now. And River Valley has clawed themselves back into the basketball game after that beginning blitz from Maysville. Watson hands it off to Rohrig. Screen now from Gator. He dumps it off to Rock down low, and he puts it up and in. Nice job by Kane Rohrig drawing defenders and finding the open man, and Rock gets the easy layup. 18-10 now.
Rock got the roll.
Rock got the roll, exactly. Penetration in the lane there from Weston. And now Ebert's got his hand on it again, and he's going to pull up from three, and it's doesn't hit anything. That's an air ball. 18-10 now, Maysville with the ball back.
Here comes the pressure from the Vikings.
Iden back to Watson now. Weston will not leave Gator Nichols' hip.
Full face guard.
But Gator goes and gets it from Watson.
Here comes the double team.
Now what are they going to do on that screen? That's the question. Are they going to switch that? Gator Nichols gets into the lane, misses the shot, fights, gets his own rebound. Now kicks it out to Watson. Knocked away momentarily. Now he gets it to Rohrig in the corner. Kane tries a three. No good. Rebound off to River Valley. Here they come on the run. Ebert with the basketball. He's dangerous in the open floor. Rock does a nice job, but ends up fouling him. As Ebert a little bit bailed out there, a little bit out of control. And that's Rock's first foul of the game.
I think what we're seeing here, Dave, is a product of two really good defensive teams that are just better than both offenses right now. And it's kind of a little ugly,
Ebert's going to shoot a pair. He's got 4 points in the game, and that first one is off the mark.
And Ebert, just a 58% free throw shooter on the year.
Ferguson will check back in for the Panthers. He replaces Landon Iden. Ebert with the second free throw now. It's still 18-10 Maysville, just under 5 minutes to go until halftime. Second free throw from Ebert is good.
3 of 5 from the line for the Vikings.
Gavin Ferguson brings it up the floor, now hands it off to Gator Nichols. Nichols now sizing up the defender. He gets it to Watson. Ran Gator off of a screen there. Now he gets it back. They get it inside to Watson now. Back to the basket. Now he squares up into the lane on the dribble. Hands it to Rohrig. Rohrig Gets it to Nichols, coming off of a screen out top. Now he's got Ebert guarding him. Crosses him over, gets down the lane, and it's knocked away. I think it's off his leg.
That's a good call.
Chase Smith reached in and knocked it off of Gator Nichols' leg.
How that official from that angle saw it, I don't know, but that was the right call.
The guy from the opposite side. 18-11, Maysville with a 7-point lead, 4:20 to play in the second quarter. Ebert brings the ball up the floor for River Valley. And he initiates the offense to Weston. Screen there from Myers. Weston now into the right side to Smith. Smith into the lane. Reverse layup, no good. Ball loose, and it's going to go off of River Valley. Panthers ball.
I think even the crowd here seems a little nervous, a little anxious right now.
We have your debit card here at the scorer's table.
Nichols gets the inbound from Ferguson. Weston backs off a little bit, but he'll get that pressure right back up on Nichols when he gets into the offensive end. Ferguson now. He picks up his dribble. Back to Gator Nichols. Nichols a little bit of space, and he's fouled by Smith as he tried to turn the corner.
That's just the first foul in the second quarter on River Valley.
And that's also Smith's first foul. A lot of players with one foul on the River Valley side. Little inbounds play they run. Watson keeps it. He gets all the way to the rim. He lays it up and in. Jordan Watson.
Smart play there by Watson. Very patient on that move.
Well, of course, everybody runs to Gator on the inbounds play. There's a three on the wing. And that's going to be a foul as they pushed Weston as he went for the basketball. And I'm not sure who they're calling that one on.
3. They get that on Gavin Ferguson.
Yep.
That's his first, the 13th foul.
Everybody that has a foul has one foul in this game right now.
Yeah, so far, foul trouble for individual players is not a factor.
Well, you don't want to see somebody get in foul trouble in this game. You want the players to play. Ebert with the basketball. Switch off Watson onto him now on that screen.
Good ball handlers on this River Valley club.
Another high screen. They're going to switch off again. Rohrig on Ebert now. Rohrig gets into the lane. Excuse me, that was Ebert, and there's going to be a turnover there. Weston had it, and it just went over Smith's head out of bounds.
That's the third turnover for River Valley.
I was just going to say, that's only their third turnover, so they're doing a good job handling the basketball. Dave Brown would like to have a 30-second timeout to talk about it with his team. That'll give me a chance to again mention we have a Lock 9 Pizza player of the game. Mike and I will be figuring out who that is. Also our sponsors, Action Total Staffing, WB Green Insurance, Ross Frash Funeral Home, Wakefield Dental, Allen Hunter State Farm, West 40 Auto Sales, Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions, the Perry County Health Department, Leighton Wetzel with Lepi and Associates, Surgeon Construction, Lowe's Bargain Barn, People's Bank, Z Gun Cave, Stoney's RV Sales and Service, Great Clips of Zanesville, Doan Ford, Rivergate Medical LLC, and Custom Vehicles of Zanesville, all sponsoring our broadcast today, this afternoon. I'm not used to saying our broadcast in the afternoon, Mike.
Yeah, well, with the changes, 7 divisions, and needing multiple sites to host these places, they had no choice but to host these games on Sunday at OU.
Well, you got to remember, too, OU, they're trying to get ready to play basketball in their conference tournament, too.
That, too. And both teams, women's and men's.
Women's and men's, so. They jump the screen out there. They trap it. They've got a nice job. Rohrig's got it. Backdoor to Gator. Gator going to dump it to Cade Rock. Cade Rock lays it up and in.
Excellent team basketball there. Really nice look for Gator into Rock.
Well, they trap the screen. They trap the ball handler on the screen. That's one thing you can do if you're going to defend ball screens is do it that way. Ebert going to get all the way to the rim again. Nice strong move from Chase Ebert.
Ebert's got a step on him.
He's got 7 points now, and he goes strong to the rim. 22-13, Maysville in front. Nichols sizing up Ebert on the dribble. Into the lane, spins back to Watson. Watson has it. Ebert now on him. Not much space on that left side of the floor. Nichols going to try a deep three, and he's fouled.
That was really deep, right in front of the River Valley bench.
And that's going to be Chase Smith's second foul.
That's his second, team second.
And Nichols is going to go to the line and shoot 3.
Gator Nichols to the line. He will have 3.
Gator does not have a field goal in the game. He's got 2 free throws, but his team, more importantly, leads by 9, 22-13.
He's drawn 3 fouls on this defense.
Yes, and his first free throw up and good. And he gives his team a 10-point lead with 2 minutes, 3 seconds to play until halftime.
Gator also averaging about 4 assists with a very nice assist earlier to Rock on the last possession.
Second free throw now for Nichols, eyes the rim, and his release is good once again. He's got 4 points now, all free throws for Maysville.
Now we've seen Gator, who averages 26 points per game, score 4, 5, 6 points and a half, and he always somehow ends up with that average, around 26.
Then he puts on a spurt of some sort in the second half, and all of a sudden he's back up over 20 points, and he gets all 3 free throws to go. A good free throw shooter. He's 5 for 5 from the line, and that's his 5 points, and he gives his team a 12-point lead at 25-13.
None of the 3 hit the rim.
Now under 2 minutes to play until halftime. And there's a good move to the bucket by Snyder.
Eli Snyder.
Over Roerig, who's been a shot defender.
Roerig has been good against shots close to the rim. He's really protected the rim for Maysville. But that one he couldn't get his hand on. Iden, shot fake, going to try another 3. This time his 3 goes over the backboard off the front of the rim. That's Landon's first miss from 3. And it's 25-15, a minute 32 to go until halftime.
Landon the leading scorer right now with 8 points for Maysville.
Maysville with a 10-point lead. River Valley, lots of basketball left to be played at the Convo this afternoon. Smith with the basketball, now to Ebert on the right side. Ebert penetrates. Now Smith in the corner, looks inside, knocked away, and fought for deep, and it's going to be a foul
They're going to get
Jordan
Watson on
Yep.
the wrist.
Jordan Watson, his first, team 4th.
So that's just his first, but that is the team 4th here with a minute 13 in the first half. Nice little lob play to Carter Myers. Stole a basket there.
Myers, his second basket of the game. He's got 4. Clock now reaches a minute to go in the first half.
Myers very athletic. Watching him get way above the rim in pregame warm-ups.
Roerig hands it off to Watson, or to Nichols, excuse me. Now goes the other side of the floor. Jordan Watson has it. Hands it to Iden.
A lot of east-west directional offense here from Maysville tonight.
Well, Riverview not letting them go north-south, and there's another drop-off by Gator Nichols. This time, though, it ends up in the corner in Jordan Watson's hands, and he hits the 3. Here comes Ebert in a hurry. Smith, nice find underneath, and he does not shoot the shot.
May got away with the travel.
17 seconds. Ebert, shot fake. He gets into the rim. He lost it on the way up. Scramble for the basketball, and it's going to go to Maysville with 10 seconds left in the second quarter.
I think that was off of Roerig's foot, but nonetheless,
it was pinballing around
yes.
down there. It was kind of hard to decide.
Maysville's going to take it.
Maysville will say, yes, we'll take it with 10.2 seconds. No video review in high school basketball. Jordan Watson to inbound it. Nichols denied. They get it to Rock. And they tried to get it to Gator Nichols, and he eventually does get his hand on it. He gets all the way to the rim, lays it up and in. Gator Nichols.
Just like they drew it up, Dave.
I'm sure that's the way they drew it up. 3-pointer on the way from beyond half court. And that will end the first half of basketball here at the Convo. Maysville 30, River Valley 17. We'll be back with our halftime portion of our broadcast. This is high school basketball presented by AVC Sports.
Are you constantly worried about your body and unhappy with your weight? If you said yes, then come see us at Rivergate Medical, your weight loss and wellness headquarters. We offer semaglutide and tirzepatide GLP-1 injectables, as well as all of your aesthetic needs to get your face and body summer ready. How about laser hair removal or Morpheus 8 body tightening? We've got you covered. And don't forget to come relax in our IV Hydration Lounge for your immunity and rehydration boost. Schedule your appointment today at rivergatemedical.com.
At Z Gun Cave, we're more than just a gun shop. From hunting and sport shooting to personal defense and NFA items, we've got you covered with top-tier firearms and accessories. And now, getting the gear you want is easier than ever. With our 90-day layaway plan, you can secure your next firearm and pay over time. Plus, check out our loyalty card. For just $50 a month or $500 a year, you'll access members-only deals, ammo discounts, and early access to new arrivals.
The layaway plan and loyalty card make it easy to get everything I need without breaking the bank.
Welcome to your new gun shop. Visit Z Gun Cave today or shop online at ZanesvilleGunShop.com.
At People's Bank, we're more than just a bank. As a community bank, we are committed to where we work and live, giving back to the organizations you care about through sponsorships, donations, and volunteer hours. When you bank with People's, you're not just a client, you're part of a community of neighbors helping neighbors. People's Bank, working together, building success. Member FDIC. Visit us at pebo.com.
Custom Vehicles of Zanesville is the local spot for all car, truck, marine, and RV accessories. From remote starts, heated seats, stereo equipment, lift kits, WeatherTech products, tonneau covers, toolboxes, strobe lights, rhino lightings, Z-Bart rust proofing, and undercoating. If it can be found online, they can get it. Stop by their showroom today and see how they can use their expertise to enhance your vehicle. Your local real truck preferred dealer. Custom Vehicles of Zanesville, 3619 Old Falls Road, CustomVehiclesZAN.com.
This is Leighton Wetzel from Lehi Real Estate, coming to you to tell you there's never been a better time to buy or sell a home. Give me a call today, 740-868-9847, or find me on Facebook at L. Wetzel, Real Estate Agent. Thanks and have a great day.
Looking for trusted dental care for the whole family? Dr. Darcy Wakefield and the team at Wakefield Dental have you covered. From pediatric to general and orthodontic care, they offer a full range of services. At Wakefield Dental, they focus on individualized treatment plans that not only create beautiful smiles, but build lasting confidence. Schedule your consultation today. Call 740-435-3100 or go to drwakefieldDDS.com.
Today is the day you make changes, the day you have looked forward to, the day you take a step to see the you before addiction. And it all starts right here at The Residence, an in-bed facility that designs your recovery to your needs, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I'm Crystal Reynolds for Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions. Our approach is personal, and it is as individual as your needs. We are here for you. Call 855-692-7247.
Vaping isn't harmless. It can damage lungs, impact brain development, and lead to addiction. If your teen is vaping, you're not alone. The Perry County Health Department's Live Vape Free program offers free confidential support to help teens quit for good. Parents, they provide tools to start the conversation and guide them toward a healthier future. Take the first step today. Visit perrycountyhealth.info or call 740-342-5179. Let's help our youth live vape-free. You're listening to high school basketball on 107.9, 98.5 NASH Icon, WILE Cambridge.
It's halftime from the Convo in Athens. Maysville 30, River Valley 17 in this Division IV regional final. The winner goes on to play in the state semifinals next week. And Mike, we knew the teams were good. I mean, good teams. But I think what we did not expect was just a high-level game defensively from both squads, and that's what we've got right now.
Agree 100%. I mean, we got two really good offensive teams, obviously, who's efficiently offensively has been through the roof throughout the year. But I think we're just seeing two teams right now that can't get comfortable offensively because the other team has been scouted that well.
Yes.
And you got five good players on the floor defensively that are just kind of like stifling the other team's offense, and that's where we're at. Nobody's gotten comfortable, including us, because you're just waiting for the lid to come off this place, and it has not yet.
And the other thing I would also mention to that effect is that, you know, two really well-coached teams, because they're going at and taking away what the other team does very well, and that's a sign of a good coach team. They have a game plan, and their kids are out there executing it. Just at the beginning of the game, River Valley could not get a shot to fall, and it allowed Maysville to an early 12-0 lead. But since that time, River Valley, they've climbed back in it. They've got closer than they were. It's now a 13-point lead. But that second quarter really pretty even in the second quarter, 14-11 in favor of Maysville in that quarter. We'll go through, and we've just got stats that we were handed, so Mike can check his, but I'll go through the scoring I have because, Mike, I know mine's right.
Go for it, Dave.
River Valley, they're led by Chase Ebert right now. He's got 7. Sawyer Weston with 2. Chase Smith with 2. Carter Myers with 4. Eli Snyder with 2, and that is a total of 17 here at halftime. 6 in the first quarter, 11 in the second. For Maysville, Jordan Watson, he's got 7 points. Kane Roerig's got 2. Landon Iden has 8 points to lead Maysville right now. Cade Brock with 6. Gator Nichols got his first field goal there on the last field goal of the half. That layup that came after the ball bounced around, and let's face it, they got lucky. It went right back to him. But he did have 5. He's 5 for 5 from the line. He got fouled shooting a 3-point shot. So he's got 7. And Maysville leads this thing 30-17 at halftime. Mike, you've got some stats that the good folks at OU have provided.
Yeah, OU didn't provide this Thursday night, so I was
know,
on my
yeah.
own trying to look at the scoreboard. But you know what? Man, these people must think we think alike because we're spot on.
Or
on
did they
about
copy
everything.
yours? They copied
yours.
I think that's
somebody
what it
took
is.
a picture from above and copied mine for sure, Dave. Maysville, they shot it 10 of 22 from beyond for the field, I should say. 3 of 7 from three-point range and 7 of 9 from the free throw line. They had 15 rebounds. In Maysville, they had 2 turnovers. I'm not going to say if that's good or bad because I'm not jinxing anybody today.
Okay, all right.
Okay, they had 2 turnovers. That's all I'm saying about that. Floor game's been pretty impressive for both teams. I will say that because River Valley's only had 4 turnovers. They were out-rebounded by 2. They had 13 rebounds. They were 7 of 21, 33% from the field, River Valley. Key stat, 0 for 7 from three-point range for River
key.
Valley.
Yes, that is a key.
And 3 of 5 from the free throw line. So if you look at the stats, it's kind of telling the story right now this first half here in the Elite 8.
Well, and from our impression, we talked about, we watched Carter Smith in warm-ups, and he couldn't miss. Well, once the game started, he could miss. That was a problem for them. He hasn't really connected from deep.
Right.
He's only got 2 points right now. Both of those or Chase Smith, I should say, not Carter Smith. It's Carter Myers is the other player, but
there's got some Carters and some Chases.
Chases and Carters on this team, but Chase Smith only with 2 points, both of those on free throws. So they're going to need some more production out of him. And I think for River Valley, if I could find a way to get Ebert some space, he's pretty good when he's going to the rim, Mike.
Yes, and one other factor I got too, River Valley playing 8 guys.
Right.
Maysville just playing 6. So both teams out here, really dogging it hard on defense.
Yes.
At what point does that become a factor? Yes, I know they're all 16 and 17-year-olds. They don't get tired. Well, that's a lie because when you're out here getting every ounce of energy you got on the floor, you're eventually going to get tired. So let's see if somebody if River Valley can possibly wear down this 6-man Maysville team right now.
Well, right now, if we were going to award the Lock 9 Pizza Player of the Game, I'd probably lean a little bit towards Landon Iden maybe to start this game off for Maysville. He had 8 points in the first quarter and attributed to that big run that started the game for Maysville. He hit a couple threes. So if I was leaning here at halftime for a Lock 9 Pizza Player of the Game, it'd probably be Landon right now.
But I will mention, Gators leading. He has 5 points, has not made. No, he has 7 points now. He has 7 points now. He has 4 rebounds, which is tied for the lead for Maysville, and 4 assists. So he's responsible for at least 8 more points of the 7 that he already has. So, and Gators always going to be in the conversation for the Lock 9 Player of the Game.
Now, I will also say, too, it's a mark of a really good player. You don't just need to score to help your team win, and Gators doing all those other things. He's playing defense. He's rebounding, as you pointed out, and he's also sharing the basketball because he draws a crowd. He just does. When he's got the ball in his hand, he draws a crowd. So good for him. He's also got 4 assists in this basketball game.
Well, let's play this second half, Dave. Let's see what's going on.
Second half ready to get underway. It'll be Maysville's possession to start. Jordan Watson to inbound the ball for the Panthers. Gator Nichols trying to get some space to get it inbounds, and there's not much space. He's having trouble getting it in, and it's stolen on the inbounds. Maysville's players stayed right along the sideline. They didn't use all the space they were afforded, and it's a turnover to start the second half. Not what you want to do to start the game.
Just their third for the game.
Weston shot faked and then gets it over on the right wing to Smith. Now they try to dump it inside. They did that at the first play of the game, and it's rejected by Rowing. Rejected again, but a foul called. And that's going to go on Gator Nichols.
Rorig's first one looked clean. The second one, to me, looked even cleaner, but the official called him for
They called it on Gator Nichols.
Oh, they called it on Gator, okay. Must have got him down low.
As you said, Rorig had it taken care of up top.
Osting's a 61% free throw shooter.
And his first free throw is off the mark. And he's going to try his second one now.
Nice size kid, 6'4".
Dribbles it, and he gets the second one to go. 30-18 now. Maysville, as we're just underway in the third quarter.
Watson's going to bring it up.
Well, it's one of those, they're putting a lot of pressure on Gator, so it's like, what do we need to do to maybe try something to take the pressure off of Gator and put the ball in somebody else's hands, and they did so with Watson. Watson can't beat Osting, though. Gator has it in the corner, and again, being closely guarded by Weston.
Boy, River Valley's making everything difficult right now.
And he put his hands on him. When he crossed back over and went to his right, Weston put his hand on him, and that is the foul.
It's his second. So both teams with one foul in this third quarter.
Gator just keeps putting pressure on you with the basketball. You think you've got him cut off and it's a little hesitation, or he'll go the other direction. He's just really hard to guard and stay in front of, and they've done a great job of it so far. Rorig dumps it down to Rock low. Rock shot is blocked by Osting. Nice defensive play by Osting, and here comes Ebert trying to get their running game going, and he throws a lob out of bounds. He was trying to get it to Myers, and he probably should have just jumped, stopped, and shot the basketball there, Mike.
He should have, and just the fifth turnover for River Valley.
18-30. I hate saying it backwards. 30-18. Maysville. Watson penetrates into the lane. Now out onto the left wing to Iden. He finds Rorig. Boy, great pass from Landon Iden. And Rorig gets his second bucket of the game. 32-18 Maysville.
He just keeps getting better, Dave.
Osting, nice job posting up inside, and it's blocked partially, I thought, by Rorig, and Cade Rock comes away with a rebound. Nice defense from Maysville. Here comes Iden for a three from the left corner, and it's no good. Rorig gets the offensive rebound and finds Watson. Watson says, I'll try three. No good, I think. And they're going to call a foul on Osting on the rebound. He was trying to box out Cade Rock, and he pushed him instead, and that's going to be Osting's second foul.
That ball just kept bouncing.
I thought it was no good.
Is this thing going to go in?
It might go in. No, yeah. 32-18, Maysville with a 14-point lead. Maysville will inbound it underneath their own bucket here with 6:04 to play in the third quarter. Rorig almost got open for a cheap one. Now it's Gator, baseline jumper, and he gets it to go.
That's his first basket.
Second basket.
I'm sorry, second basket.
Second basket.
He can hit that 12-footer, though.
First jump shot. And there's a drive from Weston. He got in, got the shot blocked, but his rebound came right back to him, and he put it up and in. And that's his second basket of the game.
Good stick-with-itness by Weston.
Iden penetrates down the lane. Jump stop on two. Great job by Landon Iden with the finish. He's got double figures now for Maysville.
Just does not feel like a 16-point game at all.
36-20, Maysville. Myers Down the lane, he misses the shot. Rohrig fights for the rebound, but it's stolen. A great save by Weston, and he's going to get a layup out of this, and he does. Nice hustle play, and he's rewarded. And that's going to be a foul.
And that's an easy call for me.
And I'm on the wrong side of the gym.
Yeah, that looked easy for me.
And he's telling him, you can't put your hands on him.
No,
and that's what he did.
That's his third. And Gator's not going to give up. He's just going to keep coming at you. He's tougher than a $2 steak. Gator's by far the smallest guy. Gator and Iden are the two smallest guys on the court, but they're both just extremely tough kids.
They are the definition of gritty.
Yes.
I mean, they just are, and they're just going to keep coming at you. They've got a 14-point lead. It's 36-22. Nichols into the front court, gets it to Rohrig. Rohrig back to Nichols. He's going to try a three this time. No good. Rebound.
Oh, wow.
And 3 River Valley players there, and they knock it off of each other.
You take it, no, you take it, no, you take it, Maysville ball.
I got it, you got it, no, they got it, is what ends up happening. And Gator Nichols will inbound the basketball underneath his own bucket. Right into Jordan Watson. Spin move. Jump stop, and it's going to be no good. The basket went in, but they're saying before the shot.
That's going to be the 4th team foul on River Valley already?
I think so. And that's the second foul on Ebert. And that's 4 here in the quarter. So the next free throw is 2 shots, no matter where it is. For Maysville, Nichols, little floater in the lane, no good. And that's going to go off of River Valley. River Valley's got to end the defensive possession, Mike. They've got to come up with a rebound. And they just are not able to corral the rebound.
2 in a row.
Back to Watson on the inbound. Spins, takes his time, shot up, no good. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Iden. 3-ball. Bang! Landon Iden.
And that's what Maysville does fantastic job of, offensive rebounding and then kicking it out to the three-point shooter.
And there's going to be a foul on Jordan Watson.
Basically, Jordan Watson got in the way of Chase Ebert that time. Wrong place, wrong time for Jordan Watson. Now the crowds are awake. Both crowds are awake now.
They're definitely awake because we've got a black shirt from Maysville standing up yelling at the official, and then we've got a blue shirt right in front of us from River Valley
at the same
official. 4:25 to play in this third quarter. It's 39-22 Maysville. Ebert with the basketball. They get it over to Smith now, down on the baseline to Carter Myers. Weston penetrates, his shot up, no good. Rebound tipped off, Nichols has got it. Here comes Nichols on the run for Maysville. He gets down the lane and he tries to force a shot up, and it's going to be a rebound off of River Valley again.
3 guys too.
Gator Nichols trying to force the action, and instead it does go off of River Valley, and Maysville keeps the basketball. Rohrig now to Iden, who's had the hot hand for the Panthers. Back to Rohrig. Iden penetrates along the baseline, lost control, stops, jump shot, good. Landon Iden, 7 points here in the third quarter. He's got 15 for the game, 41-22, and there's a foul in the backcourt on Iden.
Landon would like to have that one back.
I'm sure he would as well.
But all of a sudden, folks, this thing's ballooned to 19, a 19-point lead.
41-22, Maysville. 3.5 minutes to play in the third quarter. Ebert going to walk the ball up against half-court man-to-man pressure from Maysville.
River Valley averages 70 points a game.
And there's a 3 on the way from the wing, no good. Rebound off to Maysville. Nichols into the front court between his legs. Trying to get that 5th foul. He tries to find Watson, and it's going to be off of Jordan Watson, they say.
I couldn't tell from that angle. Watson didn't argue too much.
He didn't act like they missed the call there. So, River Valley back with possession. 3:10 to play in the third quarter. 41-22, Maysville on top. Ebert penetrates, and he lays it in. Nice job again. And that's where he has been most effective. Boy, when he gets a head of steam going, Mike, he is a finisher at the rim.
Are you going to get in front of that? I'm not.
No. Gator Nichols now harassed by a different defender, Eli Snyder. Left-handed dribble to Rock, and there's a foul. That's going to be 2 free throws. That foul on Chase Smith, that's his 3rd foul.
So that's going to send Rock to the line. Rock is just a 40% free throw shooter.
Rock goes to the line to shoot 2 here. 2:41 to play in the 3rd quarter. His team up 41-24.
Now Rock's job is to make layups and get rebounds and defend. His forte is not shooting free throws.
He did hit a 3 in the last game that we
did hit one. The quarterback on the football team, good-looking kid, and plays his role as well as anybody I've seen play their role.
And we're going to have Gavin Ferguson is going to sub in for him. Cade, though, going to shoot this 2nd free throw. He eyes the rim, and that free throw is off the back iron as well. 41-24 now. Here comes River Valley. Ebert's got it, sizing up Nichols, gets into the lane, and he tried to dump it off, and he jumped it right off his teammate's back. Maysville's got it. Watson into the lane to Roerig. 3-pointer. Bang! Kane Roerig says, "Give me 3," and Dave Brown will take a full timeout to talk about it. We'll take a quick break. This is high school basketball presented by AVC Sports.
The Ross Frash Funeral Home in Crooksville and Roseville is locally owned and operated by hometown people, Vanessa Ross Frash and Brandon Frash. It's where compassion and affordability is their focus. They are caring and have attention to detail for you and your family. The Ross Frash Funeral Home wishes the best of luck to all local area teams in the playoffs.
One thing about us parents, we think we know what's in, but we're usually way off. That's why I take my kids to Great Clips for back-to-school haircuts. From fresh fades to beachy waves, they can use the online lookbook to find the cuts they want at prices I can't resist. Plus, with convenient online check-in, we save tons of time, too. I may never know what's cool again, but hey, with back-to-school haircuts at Great Clips, I don't have to. Download the app today. Great Clips. It's gonna be great.
3rd quarter action at the Convo in Athens. Maysville 44, River Valley 24 with 2:22 to play in the 3rd quarter. And again, a game we did not expect this.
No, I didn't expect it. Still, I don't feel like Maysville's in that total control mode right now. But right now,
no, I feel like River Valley still has a good run in them here in this basketball game.
They just can't. They couldn't throw it in the ocean if they were on a boat right now.
Smith gets the screen. Now they dump it off to Myers inside. He skips it to Ebert. Ebert's going to try a 3. He gets it.
First 3 of the night.
First 3 of the game for River Valley, and it was much needed. 44-27 now. Maysville, 2 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter, and that's a foul.
Eli Snyder, who checked in the game, he's just a junior. Has the chore of guarding Gator Nichols.
And you just can't reach on him. You just can't do it.
There's some talking going on.
Gator Nichols will go to the free throw line now to shoot a pair, as they've been in the double bonus for the last minute or so here.
Yeah, you don't want to send Gator to the line. Excellent free throw shooter here.
Gator Nichols with 9 points on the night.
Gator chomp going on across the arena.
Or I should say on the afternoon, and he gets his 10th point with a free throw. 45-27 Maysville, 1:58, so we're just under the 2-minute mark. We've got 10 minutes of basketball left to decide this one. And I still have that feeling that River Valley has a run in them. Gator Nichols, 2 free throws. It's 46 now, 27, and he's got 11 points. Ebert gets it back. Watson tries to stay in front, kicks it out. Myers, 3-pointer, good. Carter Myers. And we saw him do that a lot the other night, Mike. He had a great game in the semifinal. Watson.
Wow.
Roerig's going to try a 3 again. Another one from Kane Roerig. Give me 3 more.
4 passes were made within 12 feet there.
Great ball movement again from the Panthers. Myers, he gets to the rim this time and lays it up and in.
All of a sudden, both teams have combined for 8 in a row, Dave. 8 in a row.
All of a sudden, everybody can score.
4 for Maysville, 4 for River Valley.
49-32, Maysville with a 17-point lead. Watson crosses over, and he's going to be fouled as he gets to the rim. And I think that's Carter Smith's 4th foul.
Now, if you're going to foul, Dave, that's how you foul. You don't leave any question mark for the official. That's
exactly.
a foul.
Jay Smith with his 4th personal foul. The team is over the
Watson.
Take their elbow with them, and that's kind of what Smith did there.
Watson back to the free throw line. He's got 7 points on the night, on the afternoon. I'm still not used to an afternoon basketball game.
I am not either. 14th and 15th free throw attempt here for Maysville.
Watson, first free throw is good. He's got 8 points now for Maysville. His team leads 50-32. There's 1:04 to play in this third quarter.
Rock checks in for Roerig.
Rock and Roerig.
Jeez. Don't. I'm going to be tongue-tied shortly. You shouldn't have said that. Now I'll think about that.
Now you're going to think about it. Watson, second free throw. Good. 51-32. We are now under a minute to play in this third quarter. Ebert sizing up Watson, and Myers is going to try a 3 again. This time no good. Rebound is going to be off of River Valley.
River Valley does not like that call.
They didn't like that. Gator Nichols liked it.
Full court pressure here, and the official's going to have a talk with.
He does not need to do that. Just stay over here and call the basketball game. There was nothing going on there. Gator was just trying to get space that he's allowed to have. There was nothing bad going on there.
Nichols is all over him. He's defensively frantically playing. And the crowd's really into it now. This is going to be fun, Dave. These two out here.
46 seconds to go in this third quarter.
I think Coach Brown's going to let him go.
He's going to let him hold it. Nichols trying to get around him on the dribble, and he's just going to back it back out. 34 seconds now. Nichols being guarded by Snyder. He gets rid of it to Watson, and he'll get it back. Gator knows how this works when they start to count, and he puts it on the floor. Back to Watson. Now to Nichols, 15 seconds, clock moving. 51-32, Maysville. Trying to get one more shot. They get it to the high post. Reverse layup by Watson is up and in. 5 seconds left. They're going to have to hurry or they're not going to get a shot. Myers,
he didn't
no
get it
good.
off.
He didn't get it off, and that's going to end the third quarter. Maysville, 53. River Valley, 32. We'll be back with the fourth quarter. High school basketball presented by AVC Sports.
Your home and your car are likely your 2 biggest investments. Protecting them from unexpected damage is a prime concern to WB Green Insurance. They are proud to represent Westfield Insurance, a financial service organization that provides insurance products for your home, auto, and business. Sharing knowledge, building trust is Westfield Insurance's pledge to their customers, along with personalized claim service that's fast and friendly. To learn how Westfield can help with your insurance needs, talk to WB Green Insurance today.
Surgeon Construction is leading the way in commercial and industrial construction. This is Jason Emsch, and we are committed to providing exceptional construction experience from pre-construction through project completion. Our success is measured by exceeding our clients' expectations. See our past and previous projects at Cambridge YMCA and New Educational Center at Jurassic Park and FMJ Shooting Range, just to name a few. Find us online at surgeon.construction and like us on Facebook.
Surgeon Construction. We'll take it from here.
You're listening to high school basketball on 107.9, 98.5 NASH Icon, WILE Cambridge.
5 shots in that quarter.
Fourth quarter ready to get underway at the Convo. Maysville 53, River Valley 32. River Valley with the first possession and Chase Ebert with the basketball. He's going to try to get to the rim, and he does, and he lays it up and in. Ebert, and they're going to need a lot of that in his fourth quarter. Ebert, hard to handle, Mike, as we've said earlier. When he gets a head of steam going,
I would make that my offense this quarter right now.
I would too. Gavin Ferguson now skips it to Landon Iden. Iden along the baseline. It's knocked away, but right to Rock. Ball movement good by Maysville on the perimeter, tipped away.
Wow.
And that's going to be a foul.
Maysville has to be strong with the basketball now because River Valley putting a little more effort into their defense now.
They've got to. You've only got 7.5 minutes to play, and you're trailing in this game by 19. Inbounded to Watson, to Rock. Rock has it knocked away. He was trying to get it to Iden in the corner. And they've got numbers if they push it. Here comes Ebert. He's going to go to the rim. He throws a lob to Myers. Myers up and in, and he's fouled. Nice pass and finish from Carter Myers from Ebert.
You know, a 21-point lead, but River Valley's made 6 of their last 7 shot attempts.
These are placed on the court.
This sophomore has a lot of potential, Dave.
At the line with the bonus, Carter Myers.
Myers with the free throw. 53-36, Maysville.
Myers a 71% free throw shooter.
And he gets that one to go. 5-0 run to start the fourth quarter by River Valley. 53-37. A lot of time left in this basketball game.
You just wonder, will Maysville continue to attack, or are they going to just try to play the clock right now?
Rohrig thought about the three. Now to Nichols, down the lane, up and in. Greater Nichols. He hasn't had too many go in from the field. That's only his 3rd field goal.
6 in a row for Maysville.
But that one find a way to get in. Skip all the way to Myers. Myers now to Axline. Myers kicks it inside. Spin move, up and good. Nice move by Sawyer Weston.
Sawyer Weston.
And he's got 8 points.
All of a sudden, neither team missing.
They couldn't score for a while, now they can't miss. 6:20 to play, 55-39, Maysville. He just put his hands on him again. I'm surprised he didn't get a foul call. Gator Nichols all the way to the rim, no good. Here comes River Valley. Almost lost it, now in the corner. Stops, back in the corner, three-pointer on the way, good. Eli Snyder. All of a sudden, it's a 13-point game. 6 minutes to go.
Dave's going to have, Coach Brown's going to have to get a timeout.
And he does right there.
And he got trucked in the process of it by accident. Eli Snyder accidentally rolled into him. Almost went through the bench.
I think they're going to call a full timeout here. So what we will do, we'll take a break. This is high school basketball presented by AVC Sports.
Looking for reliable insurance that fits your life? Look no further than Allen Hunter State Farm in Cambridge, Ohio. From auto to home to life insurance, we offer a range of options tailored to your needs. With our friendly, knowledgeable team, you'll get the protection and peace of mind you deserve. We're dedicated to being there for you, just like a good neighbor should. Call Allen Hunter State Farm today and discover how we can help you safeguard your future. Call 740-439-5385. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Fourth quarter action from the Convo here on AVC Sports. Maysville hanging on to a 55-42 lead. What was a 21-point lead at the start of the fourth quarter has now dwindled to 13 in less than, well, just over 2 minutes, Mike.
River Valley starts making threes. They are 8 of their last 9. And the only reason it's not a little closer is Maysville has made 7 of their last 8. So they just turned it over a couple times here in this fourth quarter, and we knew River Valley had it in them, and here they come.
Well, they have started off this quarter on a 10-2 run, and they're now within striking distance. And as I said, Mike, I thought this team had a run in them.
Remember, River Valley hasn't lost since January 4th.
They've been used to winning a lot of basketball games, and they came back the other night. They were down 10 late in the game and came back and put that game into overtime and did end up winning it. Now Nichols backs up, spins into the lane, forces up a tough one. Cade Rock with the rebound though. He tries to get it to Watson, and there's a scramble for the ball, and Ebert's got it. He's on a run out, and he lays it up and in. 55-44. Rohrig with the basketball, stops at half court, and they're going to call foul on Gator Nichols.
And this River Valley crowd has come to their feet now. They can sense something's going on here.
55-44, 5:09 to play in the fourth quarter. It's an 11-point game. It was 21 at the start, and we've only played 3 minutes.
Plenty of time here, 5:09 to go.
A lot of time for a team that came back the other day from 10 down.
Interesting situation here for Maysville. They haven't been put in a spot like this in a long time.
Ebert gets into the lane, kicks it out. Myers got a 3-ball on the way, in and out. Boy, that was a good look. Watson with the rebound, and he gets it to Iden. Iden up the floor. Rohrig going to try a 3 from the corner, and he gets it. Kane Rohrig with a big answer.
Ice in his veins, Dave.
58-44, Rohrig with the 3-pointer gives his team a 14-point lead. Ebert kicks it out for a 3, and it's off the rim. Rebound off to Nichols. He throws it ahead to Iden. Iden going to pull up and shoot a 3. No good. The Maysville crowd would have lost it if that goes in, but now they got to play defense because coming back at him is a 3-pointer on the way, and Rohrig's there for the rebound. He gets it to Nichols. Nichols up the right side of the floor to Watson. Watson spins, gets into the lane. Now back to Rohrig. Going to try another one. No good. There's Rock, and he's pulled to the ground.
He shot it from his butt.
Probably a good foul as Rock had position, got the rebound. He just pulled him to the ground. Snyder with his 3rd foul. And great position from Rock. I mean, he was right where he needed to be.
Always doing the small things that doesn't come up on the stat sheet.
4:02 to play. It's 58-44, Maysville. They get it to Watson, hand off to Nichols. Nichols backs off on the dribble. Ebert's guarding him.
It's the first time Ebert's had Gator one-on-one out here.
Gator backs up all the way almost to half court, and he's got a hand because Ebert's got him. Ebert had a hand on him, and they're going to call that foul. It's just going to get called every time.
Gator Nichols is an interesting person to defend because he does have that shoulder leaning on you, but he doesn't push off.
Right, right.
Now they're going to talk a little. He and Ebert are going to talk a little bit, but they hit each other in the butt. Good sportsmanship there.
I mean, it's high-intensity basketball. It just is. And they're going to be trying their darndest to win this basketball game, whatever it takes. There's a timeout from River Valley on the floor. We'll take a timeout, too. This is high school basketball presented by AVC Sports.
Looking for reliable insurance that fits your life? Look no further than Allen Hunter State Farm in Cambridge, Ohio. From auto to home to life insurance, we offer a range of options tailored to your needs. With our friendly, knowledgeable team, you'll get the protection and peace of mind you deserve. We're dedicated to being there for you, just like a good neighbor should. Call Allen Hunter State Farm today and discover how we can help you safeguard your future. Call 740-439-5385. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
You're listening to high school basketball on 107.9, 98.5 NASH Icon, WILE Cambridge.
Fourth quarter action here at the Convo in Athens. 3:47 to play. Maysville with a 58-44 lead. River Valley scraping, trying to get back into this basketball game. They've had a good run to start this fourth quarter. Maysville up by 21 to start the fourth. That lead has been cut down to 14 here with 3:47 to play. Maysville will have the basketball. They're going to inbound it. Mike and I having a coach's discussion up here about what they're going to do. And I think Gator Nichols is going to get his hands on it eventually here, and he does. And it's hard not to get it in Gator's hands because he's so hard to defend, and he gets down the lane, and he's going to lay it up and in. Gator Nichols, he's got 4 points in the quarter. He's got 15 for the game.
River Valley's got to make a move in a hurry.
Ebert has to do the same thing for River Valley. He's got to get into the lane. Spins behind his back. He's on the three-point line. He gets it over to his teammate Ebert. Ebert gets it over to Smith for a bomb, and he hits it. 60-47, not an easy shot. Here comes Iden down the floor. He gets all the way to the rim. His shot is blocked, and it's going to be River Valley basketball. Here comes Ebert on the run. They better stop the ball because he's pretty good on the move. And there goes Myers to the rim, and he's fouled. Ebert with a nice pass. Myers with a chance for another three-point play. That foul on Rock.
Such an interesting part of this game right now. The time of this game right now, if you're Maysville, what do we do? Do we keep attacking? Do we pull it out? And you know River Valley has to attack.
It's 2:58 to play. It is now 60-50. Carter Myers with 2 3-point plays here in this quarter. Ball inbounded to Rock, now back to Watson. Watson, they're going to trap him, and they get it to Rock. In the front court, now hands it back to Watson. River Valley trapping wherever they can to get it back to Watson. He's going to lay it up. No good. Rebound fought for by teammates and off the rim. 2 guys from Maysville there to get it, Watson and Rock, and they knock it away from each other, and here comes River Valley.
Would have been too easy.
Another 3 on the way, no good. Rebound off to River Valley, though. Nice spin move into lane and a foul by Rohrig on Snyder as he goes to the basket. And here's their chance to get the lead down under 10.
Like I said, right now, the ball not bouncing Maysville's way, especially down there on that other end. But right now, they've got to piece together 2:27 of gutty basketball to gut this one out.
Watson had the shot from 5 feet, missed it. And then he and Rock just knocked the rebound away from each other. And the first free throw from Snyder, no good.
Snyder 70% on the year, averages 5 points a game.
4 fouls on Maysville, so 1 more foul on Maysville, and River Valley going to shoot free throws.
Luke Axline checks in for River Valley.
3 fouls on River Valley, so it's going to take 2 more fouls for Maysville to start shooting free throws, and the second one's good for Snyder, and it's down to a 9-point game.
It's a 3-possession game.
Rohrig inbounds it. They trap Gator Nichols immediately. He gets out of the trap, gets it to Rohrig. Rohrig looking for help, gets it to Watson. Watson into the front court, now to Iden. River Valley just trapping the basketball wherever they can. Watson went into the corner and he stepped out of bounds. No, I think he called timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout.
Well, what happened there, they got it to Watson. Watson's back was in the corner.
Right.
And Iden, who handed him the ball, turned his back immediately from him and just ran away. So they're just going to have to try to keep it out of the corners right now as best they can. If you're stuck in a corner, it better be a tall guy facing the basket.
Right, and they're trapping everywhere. So eventually, if they can see out of the trap, Maysville's going to shoot a layup out of this.
Exactly. That's the one thing you can benefit from here. You should be able to shoot point-blank layups if you're strong with the basketball and make precise passes. But this is a 3-possession game, and anytime you're talking about how many possessions a game is with 2 minutes left, you know it's still tight.
Maysville down to 1 timeout left, Mike. With 2:12 left to play. They've got a 9-point lead. They're trying to hang on. They inbound it to Nichols. He's trapped right away to get it to Iden. Iden into the lane, now to Rohrig. Rohrig puts it on the floor, gets it to Watson. They're going to try to trap him. Now they swing it to Watson. That was Nichols that had it. Iden hands it to Gator Nichols. Maysville not in a hurry, Mike.
No.
They're just trying to run clock right now.
There's the foul that wasn't called.
Iden, Watson, Rohrig back to Watson. Maysville trying to move it, and that foul on Ebert.
So that's going to be the 4th team
That's
foul.
the 4th one.
I thought Maysville did a really good job of spacing the floor,
yes,
taking care of the ball in the spots of the floor they needed to have it.
And that was I don't think Dave probably wanted them to call a timeout there, but I think Dave Brown made some good use of the timeout.
He did excellent use of the timeout.
Talking about what they needed to do, and they moved the ball much better coming out of the timeout. 1:42 to go. Maysville 60, 51 for River Valley. They get it in, and Rohrig did not go meet the basketball. He stood and waited on it. And Carter Myers misses, and it's going to be tipped out, and it's Maysville. That's a great call because the guy from, whoever it was from River Valley, knocked it out of Kane Rohrig's hands. Now let's talk about what Rohrig did on the other end. Ball's in the air. He's waiting for it to come down. You have to go meet the basketball.
Meet it, yes.
And he didn't do that, and they inbound it to Nichols. He gets around the trap to Watson. Watson says, I want you to have it, Gator. Now they get it to Iden, and he went over and back. Landon Iden, you were in the front court with the basketball, both feet in there, and you stepped into the back court.
Barely in the front court.
Oh, kids.
Still a 3-possession game with a minute 27.
Minute 27 to go, as Mike Snively has pointed out. It's 60-51 Maysville.
Are we allowed to be nervous as broadcasters?
Inbound, Weston has it. Smith, really good shooter. Now to Ebert. He's going to try to get to the rim, and he does. He lays it up, and they're going to call a foul.
I think they got Roerig.
Kane Roerig with his second
Yep.
foul. It's a team fifth.
That's going to send Chase Ebert to the line. Once again, just a 58% free throw shooter. 1 of 2 tonight, I believe.
Good player, but as you said, for him to be only at 58% is a shock. He is 1 for 2 from the game, and he missed that one. He doesn't shoot. He doesn't have much arc on his free throw there, Mike.
That's exactly how he missed his first free throw off the back iron.
60-51 Maysville.
Rim's 11 or 10 feet high. He shoots it about just 11 foot high.
Ebert with his second free throw, and it rattles in and out. Roerig's got the rebound. He gets it to Watson, and it's Trap City from River Valley. Watson trying to beat the pressure, and he's fouled in the backcourt by Weston.
It's the guy you want to have the ball. You either want Watson, Nichols, even Iden at this point holding the ball. Roerig shoots it well too, so, I mean, take your pick. Roerig's 85%.
Jordan Watson now shoots 2, and Mike, this is the point of the game where I miss the 1-and-1. I really do.
Too.
I miss the 1-and-1. The extra pressure on that first free throw. I mean, I think that makes a huge difference in a basketball game.
100%.
And Watson misses the first one, so he wouldn't have got the second one in this situation. But as the way the rule is now, it's the same for everybody. He's going to shoot a second free throw. His team up by 9, and as Mike's pointed out, it's a 3-possession basketball game.
Which makes this a big free throw to make it a 4-possession game.
Watson toes the line, takes a deep breath, dribbles it one time, and he shoots it, and he makes it. 10-point lead, 61-51. Weston in a hurry. Gets down the lane. Roerig blocks it. Or maybe the backboard blocked it. Nichols.
Roerig blocked it.
He gets it ahead to Roerig now. Cade Rock's got it. Watson's got his hands on it, and they want to get it to Iden. They dump it to Cade Rock for a wide open layup. Cade Rock converts. 63-51, 50 seconds. Maysville folks starting to feel it. Ebert penetrates to the rim. Don't foul him, and they do.
Not out of the woods yet. You just give up the layup at that point.
You just let him have it, young man.
And Ebert comes up hobbling just a little bit. He hit the floor pretty.
He did hit the floor hard, but he got it to go. And he's going to get a chance to convert on the three-point play. 63-53. It stops the clock, and you give him a chance at the free throw. I mean, it's just something you don't do. And he gets that free throw to go, so he converts the three-point play. Gator he needs to get away from the baseline. Iden, he's fouled immediately. 41.4 seconds to go. Maysville 63, River Valley 54.
Identical situation as to the last time they went to the free throw line. Maysville, that is. You need one. You got to find one here to make it a 4-possession game. But now River Valley, the clock is definitely against them. Time is on your side, South Zanesville.
Landon Iden shoots 2 now. His team with a 9-point lead. Both teams in the double bonus. So any foul that happens in this last 41.4 will be a 2-shot foul. Iden dribbles it a couple times, eyes the rim, and his first free throw hits a lot of rim, but it goes in.
Looks very calm up there, though.
64-54. Maysville by 10, trying to get a second straight trip to the Final Four. Iden at the line, and he will shoot this second free throw. Iden eyes it. Free throw up and good. Landon Iden. 11-point lead, 40 seconds to play. Ebert in a hurry. A 3 from the logo, and it's short, but offensive rebound, and that time they didn't foul him. Good move. Fight for the rebound. Iden's going to throw it ahead to Kane Roerig. Roerig fouled, and he will go to the line to shoot a couple. 26 seconds to play, and the Maysville, the Southtowners are starting to feel it over there, Mike Snively.
You know, I'm feeling it too, Dave. I think we can call this one academic at this point.
Is the large lady singing?
She is warming up as we speak. And wow, back-to-back trips to the Final Four for Southtown. Wow.
Amazing. Kane Rohrig shooting the double bonus now. His team up 11 with 26 seconds to play.
Did we mention this team's there's not a senior on the roster?
They're all juniors out there. Yeah. Rohrig, first free throw, good. Kane Rohrig, let's talk about a second half from Kane Rohrig. He's got 12 in the second half, including 3 threes.
Wow, big block down here defensively,
another big
too.
block. Second free throw from Kane. Raising some Kane here in the convo, and it rolls in and out. 24 seconds. River Valley in a hurry. Myers steps back for the three. Can't get it to go. Rebound fought for and got by Gator Nichols. Gator Nichols got the rebound between two River Valley players, and he's going to dribble it out. 10 seconds. Southtown, stand up and cheer. Your team going to the Final Four for a second straight season. They defeat River Valley 66-54. Dave Brown and the Panthers, congratulations. We'll be back after we take a break to wrap this one up. This is high school basketball presented by AVC Sports.
If you need new furniture and new appliances for your home, and you need it now, there's one place that I know where you should go. It's Lowe's Bargain Barn Furniture and Appliances on the Maysville Pike. They have a huge selection of new furniture and new appliances in stock every day. Just choose what you like, pay, we'll load it, and you can drive away. It'll be the best deal you ever made. Lowe's Bargain Barn Furniture. We're not like other stores.
Stoney's RV Center is the place that makes buying a new RV easy. Ask about their on-site financing with very affordable payments, and they make on-site camper service calls to the area campgrounds. Stoney's RV also carries cargo trailers, car haulers, horse and stock trailers, and open utility trailers. They install hitch systems and fill propane tanks too. Stoney's RV Center, the place that takes camping to the next level, and a proud sponsor of our area high school sports teams.
Looking to boost your career or find top talent for your team? Action Total Staffing has you covered. Whether you're job hunting or hiring, our expert team connects the right people with the right opportunities. Locally owned and operated since 1994, we are located at 2239 Maple Avenue in Zanesville. Call us at 740-450-8411 or visit our website at actiontotalstaffingohio.com. Job opportunities in Zanesville, Frazeysburg, Coshocton, Cambridge, and Byesville. Stop in and get your career in gear at Action Total Staffing.
Looking for trusted dental care for the whole family? Dr. Darcy Wakefield and the team at Wakefield Dental have you covered. From pediatric to general and orthodontic care, they offer a full range of services. At Wakefield Dental, they focus on individualized treatment plans that not only create beautiful smiles, but build lasting confidence. Schedule your consultation today. Call 740-435-3100 or go to drwakefieldDDS.com.
Today is the day you make changes, the day you have looked forward to, the day you take a step to see the you before addiction. And it all starts right here at the Residence, an in-bed facility that designs your recovery to your needs, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I'm Crystal Reynolds for Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions. Our approach is personal, and it is as individual as your needs. We are here for you. Call 855-692-7247.
Vaping isn't harmless. It can damage lungs, impact brain development, and lead to addiction. If your teen is vaping, you're not alone. The Perry County Health Department's Live Vape Free program offers free confidential support to help teens quit for good. Parents, they provide tools to start the conversation and guide them toward a healthier future. Take the first step today. Visit perrycountyhealth.info or call 740-342-5179. Let's help our youth live vape-free.
I was sitting in my car and it wouldn't start. I lifted the hood and the engine was falling apart. What would I do? My eyes filled with tears. Then on the radio I heard of West 40 by Pay here, where for a little money down and a little each week, I could have a car, nice, shiny, and sleek. So I walked in the door and I put the money down. Now I got a nice car that I can drive around. West 40 by Pay here will help rebuild your credit. The corner of Dewey and Route 40 in Cambridge. Don't you forget it.
West 40 Auto Sales, corner of Route 40 and Dewey Avenue in Cambridge, is home of the guaranteed credit approval, with most loans approved while you wait. Go to their website to fill out an online loan application, west40autosales.com. You'll also find their weekly special listed there.
Dave Hilliard and Mike Snively back in the convo in Athens as both teams being announced. River Valley getting their regional runner-up medals. Maysville, they just came out and got their regional championship medals. And I like how they just introduced Landon Iden. They said, rocking the mini mullet. I love it.
I thought I heard that
That
right.
was pretty good.
Yeah.
Maysville enjoying a regional championship as they defeat River Valley 66-54 here in the Convo. A hard-fought basketball game. I mean, even when they were up 20 points, Mike, we were thinking it's not a comfort zone here because River Valley's just a good basketball team, and there's a lot of basketball to be played.
Yeah, there was no doubt in my mind River Valley, just by watching them warm up and their athleticism and size and the way they shot the basketball, you knew they were never out of it. But what a compliment to Dave Brown and his squad, Jared Cox, those guys. They are just fantastic basketball. They found a way. You know, we got nervous a little bit here when we got down to a 9-point game. They didn't flinch.
No.
Nobody on that bench flinched. They just kept attacking, made free throws, and made some adjustments that they needed to make with the ball handling and everything. And here they go, back to the Final Four again.
And let's mention, they're going to face the winner of the Kettering Alter, that Kettering Alter, the team that beat them in the state championship game last year, the winner of Alter and Wyoming. That game is going to be at Wittenberg University, 5:30 p.m. on Friday. This coming Friday, a Friday late afternoon game at Wittenberg. Kettering Alter, Wyoming, we do not know the outcome of that one yet, but they're going to play the winner of that one.
I will say this, if this game is that stays true and it's in Wittenberg and it's Kettering Alder, that's only about a half-hour trip, maybe less.
But let's just say the folks from Southtown will make it. I'll just think they find a way to get there.
Yeah, I agree too, 100%.
Let's go through the scoring breakdown here. For River Valley, Owen Osting with 1 point, Sawyer Weston with 8. Chase Ebert led River Valley with 19. He's a really nice player, and he was first team All-Central District, so he is a really good player. Chase Smith with 5. Carter Myers with 15. He came on in the second half. He had 11 in the second half. Eli Snyder with 6 for River Valley. For the victorious Maysville Panthers, a couple of games last year, they had 3 guys score. Well, they had 5 guys score tonight, Mike, but 4 of them were in double figures. And that just tells you what kind of scoring ability this team has. Gator Nichols with 15 points, and you think, well, that's way below Gator's average. Well, they paid a lot of attention to him, but Gator also rebounded. He also had assists. He was harassed the entire game, and he just was never flinching. He led him tonight.
11 below his average.
Yes.
Did not hit a three-pointer, but he had 8 rebounds and 4 assists. And in the regional final, Maysville won by a dozen.
Yes, so that just tells you.
Right.
Gator Nichols with 15. Cade Rock with 8. Landon Iden with 17 big points. Kane Roehrig with 14. He had 12 of those in the second half, Mike Snively. And then Jordan Watson, just a steady game from him, handling the basketball, playing defense. He had 12 points, and that's a total of 66 for the Maysville Panthers as they come away victorious here. 66-54, their record now 25-3 on the season, and they're venturing to play 30 basketball games again, Mike.
You would like to say they're heading to uncharted waters,
but they're not.
They're not.
This just seems to be status quo for this team, as again, they advance to the state Final Four. This time, though, semifinal not at UD Arena.
Correct.
It's looking like Wittenberg University. River Valley, only their 3rd loss of the season. They fall to 24-3 overall. And, I've done my share of Maysville basketball games. We thought Thursday night they played their best game of the year from start to finish. And I think the first quarter, defensively, they played really well.
Wow.
And well enough on offense to establish an early lead. and they just kept that lead, Mike, for the rest of the game. It was at the end of one, it was 16-6, but it was 12-0 at the start of the game. At halftime, it was 30-17, and that's 2 games in a row. Their opponent has had 17 points at halftime.
Yeah.
I mean, they did it the other night, Thursday night against New Lex. End of 3, Maysville, 53-32. They were up 21, and Mike and I talked. We didn't think the game was over, and it was not, as River Valley started off the fourth quarter on a 10-2 run to get right back in it. Some anxious moments, but as you said, the folks on the Maysville bench, they did not flinch.
No, nobody flinched over there. And like I said, they got in timeout trouble, so you thought, well, they only have 1 timeout left. But the usage they made in that timeout was, we're going to space this floor, but we're not going to get stuck in the corners on the court. We're just going to, face the basket. We're going to square up. We're going to be strong, and we're going to be active with the basketball, which eventually led to a Cade Rock layup, ended the game. And I mean, A-plus effort from coaching staff, players, fans.
And how about Kane Roehrig in the second half with 9, well, he had 12 in the second half, but he hit 3 threes, and the last one he hit in the fourth quarter, that was kind of a dagger that just pretty much sealed the basketball game for Maysville.
No. Yes, good shot. Good, one of those type shots. But, he had 9 rebounds, also 3 blocks again, Dave. So fantastic effort again from Kane Roehrig.
All right, we're going to take a quick break, but when we come back here, we're going to hear, hopefully, from Dave Brown or Jared Cox. We're going to hear from one of those guys. We'll get to ask them some questions. We'll award our Lock 9 Pizza Player of the Game as well when we come back from this break. High school basketball presented by AVC Sports.
Are you constantly worried about your body and unhappy with your weight? If you said yes, then come see us at Rivergate Medical, your weight loss and wellness headquarters. We offer semaglutide and tirzepatide GLP-1 injectables, as well as all of your aesthetic needs to get your face and body summer ready. How about laser hair removal or Morpheus 8 body tightening? We've got you covered. And don't forget to come relax in our IV Hydration Lounge for your immunity and rehydration boost. Schedule your appointment today at rivergatemedical.com.
At Z Gun Cave, we're more than just a gun shop. From hunting and sport shooting to personal defense and NFA items, we've got you covered with top-tier firearms and accessories. And now, getting the gear you want is easier than ever. With our 90-day layaway plan, you can secure your next firearm and pay over time. Plus, check out our loyalty card. For just $50 a month or $500 a year, you'll access members-only deals, ammo discounts, and early access to new arrivals.
The layaway plan and loyalty card make it easy to get everything I need without breaking the bank.
Welcome to your new gun shop. Visit Z Gun Cave today or shop online at ZanesvilleGunShop.com.
Dave Hilliard back here in the post-game of another epic Maysville victory as they defeat River Valley in the regional final 66-54, and they're going to advance to the state semifinals for the second straight year. Now, Mike, if you're a fan of Southtown and the Maysville Panthers, you're thinking, we're going to do this every year. But you and I both know as coaches how hard it is to get to the Final Four.
In anything.
Right. And these guys have done it twice in a row. What an amazing achievement for this school, for this team, for this coaching staff.
They did it in Division II last year. They did it in Division IV this year. Imagine the expectations next year. Holy smokes, when they're all going to be seniors.
When they're all going to be seniors, the expectation level will be pretty much through the roof in that one.
I think that Coach Brown's done a great job of keeping these guys level-headed, keeping them laser beam focused on the task at hand, and to come into the regionals with 2 double-digit victories in the Sweet 16, in the Elite 8 is just amazing. And but as we all well know, you do get to that Final Four, the task is going to be very tough.
Yes. And, the scoring it's been there all year long, but the defense has really been what's carried this team to where they're at again. And they just got after it defensively again tonight. As we pointed out, their opponent 2 straight games only had 17 points at the half of each game. So they have done the job defensively. And, Mike, you've got some stats that you can share with us here for this afternoon's game.
Yeah, I want to thank the good folks here at the Convocation Center for supplying me some stats. So these are the official stats for tonight. Shooting, Maysville was 22 of 47 for 47%. They were 7 of 16 from beyond three-point range. So that's another way Maysville found a way to win. They usually make 13 or 14 threes a game. They only had 7 in this game and still won by double digits, and they were 15 of 21 from the line for 71%. Shooting for River Valley. River Valley was 21 of 51 for 41%, just 4 of 19 from three-point range for 21%, 8 of 14 for 57% from the line. Rebounds, Maysville out-rebounded River Valley 35-25. Of those 35 rebounds, 12 were offensive. Turnovers, Maysville did not win that battle tonight. I had Maysville for 8 turnovers. The official stats had them for 9 turnovers. River Valley played a pretty good floor game, only 6 turnovers in the game. So those are your official stats for the regional final, where Maysville goes on to another victory, 66-54 over the River Valley High School Vikings.
Well, as we pointed out, again, Maysville did the job defensively, and again, it was one of those where they got up by 21 points and we start the fourth quarter, and I never did really feel comfortable with Maysville with a 21-point lead.
No.
As you know how these games can be played and teams get on runs, and they definitely had the ability to do that because they've just got a really good basketball team. Ebert, a great player. When he got to the rim, he could really finish. So I figured they would just put their head down, go to the rim, try to get fouled, to get the clock stopped so you could make free throws and try to trap, and they did that. But they just couldn't get enough turnovers. Maysville took care of the basketball once again, and that's been, we've noticed the last 2 or 3 games that we've done here, Mike, that they just find a way. They take care of it. They're not turning it over. They're getting good shots, and it doesn't matter. It can be any of them. That's the thing that just has blown me away. Kane Rohrig confidently shooting the 3 ball.
And that's our thing, too. River Valley, when they went on their big run, Maysville always countered. So they, at one point, River Valley made 5 shots in a row. Maysville made 6 in a row during the big runs during the third and fourth quarter. So Maysville just going punch for punch with them there toward the end.
Well, again, I'd like to thank all of our sponsors for today's game. Action Total Staffing, WB Green Insurance, Ross Frash Funeral Home, Wakefield Dental, Allen Hunter State Farm, West 40 Auto Sales, Cedar Ridge Behavioral Health Solutions, the Perry County Health Department, Leighton Wetzel with Lepi and Associates, Surgeon Construction, Lowe's Bargain Barn, People's Bank, Z-Gun Cave, Stoney's RV Sales and Service, Great Clips of Zanesville, Doan Ford, Rivergate Medical LLC, and Custom Vehicles of Zanesville, all sponsors of our broadcast this afternoon. We certainly appreciate them. We will be broadcasting the next game Friday night. It looks like, though, when we get to the semifinal, the state semifinals, that our video aspect is probably going to be gone. But we're going to keep our fingers crossed. If there is any way that we can bring you the live video stream that we have, we will do it. But
yeah, we don't know
we have to follow by what the OHSAA says that we can and cannot do.
Right, we don't know the logics of it. We just don't know.
We will definitely, if we can do it, we will bring it to you. That is our intention. We will definitely have a radio broadcast of that basketball game. But in terms of the video, it's one of those things we just do not know. All right, Mike, we've got to figure this one out. Lock 9 Pizza Player of the Game. We've got anybody that was wearing a Maysville uniform tonight
is in contention.
Could be a winner of that thing. I mean, we go back at the beginning of the game. Landon Iden, 2 threes right off the bat. He had a couple free throws. He had 8 points. He was the reason that they got off to the great start. It could be him. It could be Kane Rohrig, 12 points in the second half, 3 threes in the second half, and that kind of propelled his team, to the victory. You got Jordan Watson, just a steady game. He had 12. And then, of course, Gator Nichols, only 15, as we say, but made all of his free throws. He was 7 of 7 from the free throw line. He had 4 assists. He had 8 rebounds. He handled the ball against all of the defensive pressure that they were facing in the basketball game. So, again, we could pick anybody in a Maysville uniform.
I've got an idea.
Mike Snively has an idea, and I'm going to let him make the decision. Thank you, Mike.
I say we hand this Lock 9 Pizza Award to Coach Brown and say, Coach Brown, I'm sure there is a practice player
Yes.
that has been emulating the teams that you've been playing. I think we're going to give this to you to figure out who you would like to give it to, because everybody you've mentioned has won this once, twice, maybe even 3 times.
Exactly. I like that, Mike Snively, because there are some kids, and as a coach at Muskingum, we've got to host Maysville. They've come over and practiced with us, and they've used our facility, so we love those guys, and we like having them in our gym. But there are kids that come with them that never get in the basketball game.
Never get in.
And you know they are the ones that are the guys that are, being the other team's offense or the other team's defense. So we certainly, I think that's a great idea. We're going to give this to Coach Dave Brown.
Let him make the hard decision.
And we're going to let him figure that out. We'll let him make that hard decision. We would like to give him the option to give the Lock 9 Pizza Player of the Game award to any player he so chooses. So
here comes Coach
we would
Cox
love
and
to
Coach
do
Brown.
that.
So we may get Coach Cox.
We may
get Coach Brown.
We may get double teamed in this extravaganza tonight here. So they're both on the way. Coach Cox, he's going to come over. That's fine. That's fine. We love you, man.
As Jared said, you get stuck with me.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Can you hear us okay?
I think so.
All right. Hey, Jared Cox joining us here in the post-game assistant coach. We certainly appreciate you coming up here. Dave's all running around by himself up here. But,
yeah,
Coach.
He's lost.
Just an amazing how do you keep doing it? They left. How do you – I mean, you guys keep doing it. So, I mean, twice in a row.
Yeah.
I mean, we were talking – it's so hard to get here. But what do you think? What was the difference today? What propelled you guys to this win? We'll get you on. Yeah, we'll get him on too.
I just think, and Coach will attest to this. I just think, our kids are so resilient.
Yes.
They just, run after run after run, and they just keep fighting. They keep battling. I don't know. Just nothing seems to phase our kids.
Dave Brown, congratulations, and thank you for joining us. Both of you guys, hey, get to have both of you on the post game. I love it. I love it. So he's back in the good graces now. So
Snively will be angry at us now.
I know, but you were talking. It's so hard to get to the Final Four, and you guys have done it twice in a row. Just a tribute to your team and just the job that you guys do coaching your basketball team. So congratulations. And Mike Snively, we were up here debating because we've got this Lock 9 Pizza Player of the Game thing, and all your guys have seemed to have won it. Yeah. So Mike says we're going to give it to Dave, and we want you to pick. We want you to pick somebody on the bench that's not played, one of your practice kids that's been coming with you, that's been maybe emulating the other team's
They don't get enough credit.
And that's an important part of your team, and they don't get the glory out there on the floor. So we're going to leave that up to you to give it to one of your kids.
Thank you. Yeah.
Because we know that's an important part of what you're doing. So, Dave, I'll ask you the same question I asked Jared. Twice in a row, man. What's the key? How'd you get it done today?
I think it's just the process of surrendering the outcome. Just every single day, whether it be a 6 a.m. workout, a lift during ninth period, practice, our guys just give it their all.
Yep.
That's a little cliche. They give 100% in everything they do. And, we always tell them, good things happen to good people. They continue to work hard every single day, and we continue to get better. And so we play. We talked earlier Thursday about playing River Valley. They kind of took it to us here about 9 months ago in June.
Team
and,
camp,
So and we told them in pregame, they beat us a couple times. They beat us at Olentangy, but we've continued to work for 9 months, and we've gotten stronger. We've gotten more skilled. But the biggest thing is we've got guys that, don't care if they're scoring 25 or 2 or playing 32 minutes or 15 minutes.
Yep.
They just want to win the game, and they want to be with their buddies. So we kind of bribe them hey, we can get another week together.
Yes, yes.
I think we feed them pretty well. We got a lot of support from our boosters and businesses around the area.
Yes.
So just being with their buddies another week. You know, I know we didn't have any, you know, but still, that's, you know, I didn't know if that would work this year, you know, but it has.
Yes.
No regrets for 32 minutes, just in the fact that we got everybody back next year.
Yeah.
But, you know, I really don't feel like they wanted their seasons to end, and they fought like heck
You know,
for 32 minutes.
Go ahead.
You know, just something that, you know, because he's over here, you know, the stuff we've been telling him for, you know, another thing we've told him, we got this from Adam Hall a few weeks ago. He just do not let special pass you by.
Yes.
You know, just because we have guys coming back next year, I mean, that doesn't, you know, guys can get hurt, you know, guys can quit and transfer and whatever else there is, you know,
Right.
like you just never know.
Exactly, and that's I after I talked to you, you told me that. I used that for us as well at Muskingum.
Yeah.
And you said something I think is really important, and we talk about it with our players. You surrender the outcome because you can't control the wins and losses, but you can control how hard you play, and if you're unselfish and you're a good teammate and all those things. And that's what you guys are doing, and certainly it's a winning formula for you.
Yep. Yeah, just, you know, blessed to have another week together to get better. You know, again, talk about the process surrendering. You know, we get another 3 or 4 practices to go play, you know, a really good basketball team in Alder or Wyoming, whatever it may be.
Well, let's just say that game tips at 4 o'clock, the Alter Wyoming game. So
it'll be on my phone.
I'm going to say you guys are probably anxious to go see what's going to happen in that one. I'm sure you'd like to get another shot at Alter since they were the last loss of the season last year in the state final. So, but at this point, you don't care who it is or where it is. I know you don't. You just want to go play the game, and certainly congratulations to both of you guys. I know how hard you work, and couldn't happen to nicer guys. Love your team, especially we love the way that, you know, Gator wasn't scoring, but man, he was a pain in the rear to that team the entire game.
He had 8 rebounds.
He had 8 rebounds. He had 4 assists. He was perfect from the free throw line, and he just led your team. I mean, we went to the timeout when they had it stuck in the corner, and he said, "What do you think they're going to do?" I said, "They're going to get it to Gator and let him just dribble around, and he's going to draw fouls." And just did a great job for you guys. And I thought you had a great timeout out of that too. I mean, you were forced into it, but you had a great timeout. Your team came out really organized, and you spread the floor so much better, moved it better, and you ran the clock out and won the thing. So congratulations, guys.
Appreciate it.
Well,
Thank you for coming.
We get to do it one more time with you guys.
Make sure we
it's
get
the magic. It's the magic handshake before the game. But I'll make sure we'll get that in on Friday too. So. Dave Brown, Jared Cox joining us on the post game. We certainly appreciate both of you guys joining us, and good luck on Friday.
Thank you.
That will wrap everything up here from the Convo. Man, what a day for Maysville. What a day for the MVL as their team advances to the Final Four once again. So that will be it. I'm Dave Hilliard. For Mike Snively, Brett Klein, Bryce Haynes, Andrew Dunlap, the whole crew at AVC Sports, we certainly appreciate everyone tuning in on the radio or on the video. This has been High School Basketball presented by AVC Sports.
You've been listening to High School Basketball on 107.9, 98.5 NASH Icon. High School Basketball is a presentation of AVC Sports.